Oh, you're in my face. Hello, everyone.
Uh-oh.
I need to edit my nose.
Too close. A little too close.
I need to edit my nose so that we can rig it again.
Boy, there's something I didn't think I'd hear said today.
Yeah,
I have to edit my nose.
I have to edit my nose. That is the issue that I currently have.
It is. Hello, Mason.
Hello, Mason. Okay.
Welcome. It's been a wild day today, folks.
Yeah.
A wild day. Hello, Jonathan.
Hello,
We're doing
John.
pretty good. We've just started the night. Was just saying it's been a heck of a day.
Yes.
I don't know about you guys, but my school's had some delays today. So I literally didn't go in to see my students until 12:30.
Snow weren't even that bad.
While it was nice staying in bed, it was so hard to get my brain in the mindset of I gotta do stuff now. And it's already halfway through the day.
Yeah, that sucks, doesn't it?
It's one of those double-edged sword things where I was so happy to sleep in. It was very nice. Otherwise, I would have been out the door at 7:30. So definitely appreciated. But then at the same time, my body's just we should be up by now. We should be doing, oh, now you want to do stuff 3 hours after the fact? Yeah, sorry, not happening. Also, your brain isn't gonna fire on all cylinders like it usually does. You're gonna be slow for today.
Hello,
Enjoy.
I mean,
hello,
valid,
pastry puff.
Mason. You know, if you're
valid.
able to, still do
and you
fine,
don't mess with ice.
It is what it is. Yeah, I was definitely slipping and sliding.
Hey, no worries, S-Jock. We're just glad to have you here.
No worries. Yes, always happy.
No worries about the busyness. Oops. I am busy as well.
I have a double-edged sword tomorrow in the fact of I really hate being on this one job, this one site, this one location, and I'm going to be there for a while, in the sense of many days over the course of a while, because they're doing they're preparing to do the foundation for a building.
I was about to say, that sounds like a big project.
Yeah, it is a big project, but I don't want... they take forever doing the, they took forever with the pruning, and it's while it's only 20 minutes away from me, it's an hour away from me with traffic, which is stupid because it should not be an hour away from me, but it is, and I'm upset about that.
Oh, that's horrible.
Why is... Oh, interesting.
That was another thing. People were driving like maniacs today.
Well, and so...
I'm hello, it is foggy, it is slushy, it is rainy.
I also need to get home for this week, starting Friday, for 2 more weeks, to Dylan so he can take my car to his job at the night shift. And I failed to do that on this site for the first time in the 4 months that he's been doing the night shift switch. I failed for the first time to get home in time to give him the car. And he had to Uber in. And it obviously really sucks. It's bad, poor Dylan, very sad. And so I'm I don't want to do this job really bad. Really don't want to do this job, but I'm stuck on it for a while. Now, the slightly that maybe it'll be better is it is different than what I did at the site the last 2 times. The last 2 times was watching a tree crew prune trees, and I actually kind of had to stand there. But this is I'm watching people...
the equivalent of watching grass grow.
Yeah, but this time I'm watching them dig a big hole. So hopefully I don't have to stand at them as much as I did before. And
maybe you could just observe from the warmth of your car.
Well, I can't do that because it's a whole construction site. Well, they have the fucking fence up all around the thing. So I do have to enter and exit the area, sadly. But hopefully I can go back and forth, because I'm also horrified about getting a ticket over there, because I nearly did, and the cop was really pissy. He's a really pissy cop. So, like, ugh, terrible. And, what was I gonna say? But the slight possible saving grace is that the work starts at 7 and not 8. And now that sucks because I don't want to get up at 5 in the morning in order to get there for 7, because it takes, like I said, a fucking hour to get there. So I have to leave my house at 6.
But at the same time, you might get home earlier.
Exactly. And that's a fingers crossed moment.
For you
so
and
it's
for
really,
Dylan.
Tomorrow is going to be a benchmarker for how, like, I don't know how long they're going to be digging, but a good amount of time is going to be, and I'm very concerned that it's going to be bad.
Oh no. Guys, we all have to hope and pray for Ori.
What are we driving like? Oh, crazy like Mars? It is very stressful, Esdrock. There is a level of freedom
I'm not driving crazy. It was every other nutcase that didn't have their headlights on while it was foggy.
Yeah,
that was the one that drove me crazy because I can't see them coming from the opposite direction.
It's always the dark cars. It's never the light cars.
Yes.
I one time was driving.
I can't say it really helps the light cars either, because if you're a white car and there's fog, you're gonna blend right in.
Well, what I'm saying is that, so one time it was pouring so hard while I was driving, torrential downpour, that I had to pull over, and everybody else was pulling over. Like on not a highway, but like a major road.
You know, at least everyone else had the brain to pull over.
A lot of us were pulling over. No, Mason, so this is what I'm gonna say. A lot of us were pulling over.
The dark cars.
And in the darkness
it's a nightmare.
Of the torrential downpour, it was letting up, but it wasn't like gone, you know, it was just from like sheeting rain, I literally can't see 2 feet in front of me and the windshield wipers are doing nothing, to it's pouring, but like I would like to go home, you know, like I would like to go home. I'm trying to pull
Instead,
into
now you're just stuck on the side of the
traffic.
road waiting for it to clear up.
Yeah, and every single car that was a color that would blend as well as possible into the rain had no headlights on. And every car that was obvious by its color due to its stark, you know, contrast to the environment had its headlights on. And it's like, if I had to choose, I would have switched this, please.
Yeah, that was literally everyone on the road today. And they were like cutting in front of each other. One guy hopped like 3 lanes and he was going 80 miles per hour. I'm like, bruh.
Yeah.
Of all the days, you pick the day where it's rainy, it's slushy, and it's foggy. Why? Just why? The pain. But guys, the other reason I am in pain, it is the height of annual review season. I have so many reports to write, and I am dying. I am overwhelmed. I am messy, depressy, stressy spaghetti. Not happy.
Yeah. This week is shit, guys.
My crops aren't watered. My crops are doing very poorly this week. Quick, someone recommend me a BL. I need to heal.
We've watched them all. And go for it. Go for it. What, Nakamura isn't out yet?
Go for it, Nakamura doesn't come out until summer.
That's the one I'm looking forward to, though.
I'm just gonna be suffering.
Ready. Jojo? I would not say that that's the BL we're looking for.
I want BL. I don't want doomed yaoi. That's just gonna make me even more sad.
You sent me, I think it was you. You sent me that thing from Crimson Chains where it's like tragic gaze, the black and white haired gaze, and then like goofy gaze or wholesome gaze or whatever, and it was a red and blue. And I was like, no, please don't call Shungnochur and Luke Wong tragic gaze. Please, I need them to be okay. I need them to make it out.
They are tragic gaze, though.
I know.
Tripping over you. Okay, I'll have to put that one on my list. I've never heard of it. I've definitely seen Yuri on Ice. That has been my Valentine's rewatch multiple years in a row. I think this year I'm gonna have to do Given. I think I'm gonna have to watch Given this year. It was either that or Escape the Infinity. I honestly couldn't decide.
Write your own, damn it. She writes fan fiction all the time.
Have you seen all my Bashwood fan fiction?
That's true. Yeah, it's a lot of BL fan fiction.
That it is. Yeah, Epic of Gilgamesh does have some notes. Gilgamesh and Enkidu.
This is very true. Why isn't it called Yaoi? Because his name is Yuri. It has nothing to do with the genre.
Although I have heard of a new ice skating anime that came out this season. It's got more of like that, I don't want to say Yuri on Ice, because I feel like that implies the wrong thing. But basically, it's, you have a coach, he started the skating game a little too late, so he couldn't catch up with everyone else. And he decides, okay, I'll become a coach instead. Like, I won't pursue my Olympic dreams. And then one day when he's working, there's a young girl that comes in and she's very passionate about skating. And he's like, oh, I see myself in her. Like, I see this passionate young person who wants to pursue her dreams. I'm going to help her achieve what I couldn't. And it's called Medalist. I've heard it's very, very good. And I'm very tempted to check it out. Because it seems to have the wholesome vibes. Nice, Pastry Puff. What did you think of season 1? I don't think I saw anything on the reserve table. Too late for skating game, just in time for dating game. I mean, Yuri managed to pull off both. So I don't know. He managed to make it for skating and he managed to make it for dating. It worked out.
Okay, I'm trying to remember how I did this.
Yes, we are still rigging Cersei's head tonight.
Oh, fuck. How did I do this?
Because it's gotta happen. Remember,
I need this
remember,
to be the
Ori,
same.
remember.
Was it on here that I had to click it? Hold on. It was something and like this. Was it copy and then paste? No.
Pastry Puff, I would hope that Mob Psycho 100 isn't angst. But I'm glad you're consuming something that's more of a comfort show. It's all about balance. It's all about balance. Like, don't get me wrong. I am a person who adores my angst. Because sometimes you just need a good cathartic cry. But then other times you just need wholesomeness. You need that balance in your life. I would be very, very surprised if there wasn't a fanfic called that. I'm loving a death spiral. That gives me the impression of hurt comfort. That just makes me think that's gonna be about hurt comfort. That's the vibe I get. Haven't seen Mob Psychos 1 through 99. I mean, Mason, if you watch all of seasons 1 through 3, you will see 1 through 99. You'll see all the percentages.
Select.
That's one of the fun things in that show, when you see like the percentage counter going up and it's like, oh boy, uh-oh, here we go. God, that's another one I should rewatch. It's been a couple years. Yeah, hope everyone did well with the slush and the snow and the cold. If you did have it. If not, I envy you.
Where's nose again? Heart. Nose.
I haven't watched the Rat Bell yet, Mason, but I might watch that before I go to bed tonight. It's either I might need an episode of Apothecary Diaries. I don't know. I know for sure that I'm definitely watching something after we stream tomorrow night, though, because my brain needs it. My brain needs it so much. The art for Medalist is absolutely gorgeous, Estra. Like, I don't think we are hurting for beautiful animation this season. Between Zenshu, Apothecary Diaries, Medalist. I mean, people are yelling at Sakamoto Days about the animation. I don't care. I think it's good animation.
What they're doing about it? What's the problem with
They're comparing it to the manga panels and saying like, oh, the fights aren't as good and blah blah blah. And I'm like, I don't
People
care.
need to fucking chill about the animation, if I'm being honest. If the story's good and it's not egregious, fucking deal, guys.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, you're spoiled.
Guys, people watch Invincible without complaint.
Don't get me wrong.
And that doesn't exactly have the prettiest animation.
Is beautiful. But
and the only reason that's on my mind is because I saw a video of it earlier today.
It's so expensive.
It really is. And it requires so much effort and so much work.
Zoro
from One Piece.
So, okay, guys. Sakamoto Days
Sakamoto looks good.
And One Piece style are completely different. I don't know what to tell you.
You're gonna set Ori off. You're gonna set the volcano off. Now, the problem is I look at Zoro's animation and just the anatomy is not there.
Yeah.
That's honestly a lot of the problem I have with One Piece. Like, Luffy seems like a fun character. I just don't like looking at him. Whereas with like Sakamoto, even when they change his design for that passage of time when he retires, it's still an enjoyable design. It still makes sense. I'm not questioning it.
I don't think his design is bad in any way.
I was about to say, Sakamoto's got those jiggle physics on his chin. Come on. It can't be that bad.
It's nice to see a character be badass and kick ass, take names like that. It's cool.
I love that they have a larger plus size character that's kicking ass. Like, yay.
Yeah. You will need to fucking chill.
Like, what do we have against this? I mean, I guess what people are saying is it's not so much against Sakamoto himself, it's against the adaptation and how they're translating those panels to screen. But guys, at least it's not Blue Lock Season 2. Like, we know it could be worse.
There is a level when it's like, okay, you didn't thrive, I guess, right under circumstances. You succumbed. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is a difference between, like, Okay, this mesh needs to be fucking fixed because this is shitty as fuck. Why is this
Don't say that about your mesh.
Why is this so wonky? How do I need to subtract this one?
The men have too much anatomy, the women have too little. If that's in relation to One Piece, I cannot confirm this. I just know that I don't know, something about the necks compared to the chest just does not equal person in my brain when I look at it.
It's just not right. Why
Stars in Time has been nice to you? Oh, nice. Oh, nice in air quotes. So, Pace Your Puff, what you're saying is Stars in Time has been nice, like Chicory has been nice. You know, you're playing, you're having a good time, and then all of a sudden, whoop, gut punch. Enjoy the feels. Enjoy the existential crisis. Man, I gotta get back to playing video games too.
Here we are.
I'm scared, honestly, to pick up Tears of the Kingdom. because I know that game is a commitment. It's long and big and just intimidating. Like, I did beat the first. I beat Breath of the Wild. But that took me years. Actual years, because I kept getting distracted by side quests. I'm very scared to start that cycle again. I sat. If that. I mean. All right. Rip it and ship it. That'll be my quote of the night. Rip it and ship it. That is too fitting.
I've lost the thread.
Me,
I stopped
me reading any smut book I wasn't prepared for.
What is the quote? It's long and big and intimidating.
Long and big and intimidating.
There you go, Mars. This is an Ace Attorney night.
That's the abbreviation for Stars in Time. Okay. So real talk, I thought it was Stars in Time. So yeah, I did not know that I would be the first letter in that acronym, which is why my brain was totally thrown off. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not even going to call this midnight brain. I'm going to call it post-day brain. There's just been too much day today, ironically.
A lot of day today. Art fought me today. I was very sad. All right.
Oh, I will say, the one perk of today, my cat was very happy that I spent an extra 3 hours in bed. She was more than happy to cuddle, to snuggle. She wanted her treats. She was so happy. Because normally I'd be like, it's actually really funny. Sometimes I get up at different times because there's different times between where my first session starts depending on the day. So I'm either leaving by 7:30 or I'm leaving by 8:30. 9 o'clock, depending on the day. So on those 9 o'clock days, like, she'll come into the room early enough that she gets, like, say, 40 minutes of cuddle time. On the days when I have to leave at 7:30, she'll come into my room at 7:30. I'm, like, dressed, ready to go. She just gives me a look, looks at the bed, and just, well, like, she's so disappointed, you guys. She's so sad when she sees I'm already dressed and ready to go. And she's just like, so no cuddle today? And of course I have to pick her up and hug her because I just feel so bad. But today was gonna be one of those days. And when she saw I was still in bed, she like bolted over and flung herself onto the bed. She was so happy that I got to stay home. Hello, Federico.
Hello, Federico.
How is the tree puppet going? Well, Ori's getting a nose job. I'm sorry, Cersei's getting a nose job.
Yeah, Cersei, jeez. Okay, now can I...
Ori is giving Cersei a nose job.
Can I do this and reflect horizontally? I know, I want to...
Why do they call it today when there's only one day in it? I wish I knew, Estra. I wish I knew.
Paste, and then
and fully agree, Mason. Misty is very precious.
Reflect.
She's also a toddler.
Check.
Oh God. So, you guys know I have a cat, but what you might not know is that she's an older cat, because when my mom and I went to go adopt her from the shelter, that had been the same year that we had said goodbye to my childhood cat. Her name was Scurry. She was a very lovely little girl. But she had passed away earlier that year due to feline cancer. So a couple months had passed, and eventually my mom and I were like, we really miss having a cat in our house. Like, we really miss it. We really miss having something to take care of.
Her dad is finally breathing clearly, and they're like, it's time for a new cat.
Well, Yeah, my dad was finally getting some relief. And it's like, how about another cat, particularly a long-haired one? And he was like, sure, anything for my girls.
I will accept
Nah, my dad's
pain.
a trooper.
I mean, honestly,
Well,
I'm
he
with
doesn't
him.
have to accept as much with Misty, because what Scurry used to do, it was so funny. I always considered Scurry my cat because I had her since I was 4, and like she was like my best friend. We played tag around the house. She loved to chase me when I was younger and she was a kitten. That was how she got her name, Scurry, because she just scurried everywhere. She was a quick little thing, honestly. She ran so fast. But then in later years, she started snuggling up to my dad a lot. And what was so funny is she would literally plop herself right on his chest. She'd do this like, it didn't matter if he was awake. It didn't matter if he was asleep. It didn't matter if he was in the middle of watching TV. She'd jump on the couch and just like pad up to him. She would try to like do that little like sniff around the face. And then she'd settle like on his chest, like right under his chin. It was the cutest thing ever. But yeah, it definitely led to my dad being like, love you, cat, but I can't breathe right now. So Misty doesn't do that much with him. Although she does like to visit him in the office. She'll like come in and demand attention. She's very demanding. But the initial reason why I started telling this story. So when my mom and I decided to adopt another cat, we had 3 specifications. 1, we wanted to go to our local shelter and adopt a cat because we always donated to them around the holiday season. So we were pretty familiar with them, and we knew they had a lot of cats that needed good homes. The second stipulation was it had to be a black cat. Because black cats are sadly, statistically less likely to get adopted than other cats. And then for the exact same reason, we wanted to have an older cat to give a kitty who had been there for a long time a nice, loving home for the rest of their lives. And we had gone to the shelter. My mom and I went in with this mindset of, okay, we're gonna let the cat choose us. Like whatever cat comes up to us, that's going to be our kitty. So the shelter showed us a couple different black cats. They were all very cute. They were all very lovely. I remember there was this one cat named Daphne who almost looked like a black Persian cat. She was very beautiful. But the one cat that came over and engaged with us was Misty, who at the time was named Mystery, because the way she had shown up at the shelter, according to the people working there, was a mystery. She had just been dropped off one day. Somehow she had already been inside the shelter, even though like no one had brought her, no one had dropped her off the night before. She was just there one day. So they're like, oh, it's a mystery how you got here. That will be your name. So we played with her for a little bit. She was a very loving little girly. And yeah, we got the clear. They let us take her home. We kept her in the bathroom for, I think, 2 days to let her kind of acclimate to us, acclimate to her new environment. We thought it was going to take more because like there are sources out there that are like slowly introduce the cat to the home, slowly let them get to know you, be comfortable. So we were spending so much time in that bathroom just hanging out with her, playing with her, keeping company. And then one day we opened the door. This was like maybe the 3rd day we had her home. And she runs out the bathroom door, runs down the stairs, and immediately jumps on the couch, settles down on the blanket like she has done this her whole life, like she belongs there. And it's like, okay, done deal. I think she's comfortable with us. Because I had another cat. Her name was Simba. And with her, it was a much different story because she wasn't feral, but she had been outside for, I think, a longer portion of her life. Poor Simba. We found her, so we had Scurry because she had been around the longest. And Simba showed up around the time I was in middle school going on to high school. And what happened there was it was getting cold outside. and there was this little orange, well, little is a relative term. She was big. She was a very big cat. When she stretched out, she was the length of my mom's legs. No joke. I have a picture of it. She was a really big cat. But, yeah, so she was hanging outside. She was coming up to the door, and Scurry would go crazy. Like, she would see Simba through the door and just lose her goddamn mind. I was actually very stupid, and I got in the way of that one time, and my foot got ripped to shreds when I tried to very stupidly nudge Scurry away from the door. -1 out of 10 would not do again. That hurt a lot. And my foot did not look great. We were talking about scars the other day. I certainly got a couple on my foot from that one. But that was one of the reasons when we did introduce Simba to the household, we basically decided, okay, it's getting too cold. She can't stay out there. It's going to be winter soon. And then she got beat up by one of the neighbor's cats. He was like a half indoor, half outdoor cat. So he had a little bit of that wild in him, and he wailed on her. Like, it didn't get to the point where like any blood was drawn, but she got her poor little fuzzy butt beaten. So we were like, yeah, we're taking this cat and we need to protect her, please. So we brought her into the laundry room, because that was the door that was closest to our backyard, and that was where she liked to hang out, and we'd leave food and water for her. So my mom just opened the door one day, like trying to coax her in to get her out of the cold, and she did not need any convincing. She just accepted, oh, I'm not going to live outside in the freezing cold. I'm not going to get beat up by the neighborhood cats anymore. I get to be somewhere warm. Based, let's go. Where's the front door? So she came in. But because of how hostile Scurry was toward her, we had to take it very slow. Simba was in the laundry room for a couple, I want to say like maybe a week or so. And every night, this was when I was still going to school too, we spent 3 hours, both of them on a harness and leash. My mom would hold Scurry, I would hold Simba. And we just kind of like, we'd spend like
today already.
Maybe 10 feet apart, then 5 feet apart, then 3 feet apart. Then we got to a point like when they could sit side by side together on the couch, or they like got up and started to like sniff each other and see what the other was about. It was a slow going process, but it was very worth it. It's not really cruel mazing, because what it's doing is it's allowing the cat time to adjust. Like, especially for Simba, she went to being from outside, lots of sensory stimulation, lots of, just a lot going on, to like, here's a nice enclosed space for you to feel safe. You're still getting the sense of the house because we're constantly coming in and out of it. My mom would spend time with her in there because I was unfortunately at school. But like once we got them to a point where we knew they wouldn't hurt each other at night or go after each other at night, Simba fully came into the house. That was just a situation where we wanted to be very careful, because poor Simba had already gotten beaten up. And if Scurry, no, you don't have to apologize, Mason. I don't mind explaining stuff. Yeah, oh, it's very true, Pastry Puff. Because I've seen the videos. Sometimes it works out. Sometimes it works out where the cats kind of sniff and acknowledge each other, and then best case scenario, one of them is like, all right, you're chill, walks away. But then with the way Scurry behaved towards Simba, where there was a glass door separating them, like in the house, there's no barriers. There's no barriers that would separate them if they got into a fight. Now, I'm not going to say like they didn't tussle from time to time. They definitely did. And Simba was a little bit of a pushover. Like, it was actually kind of funny because Simba was so big, but she was like definition of gentle giant. Anytime like Scurry wanted to tussle with her, and Scurry's like this tiny little thing next to Simba. Every time Simba would just flop over on her side, like, I yield. But they were pretty good friends. They'd sit by each other in the windowsill. I have multiple pictures of them cuddling with each other, using each other as pillows. They were very good cats.
There we go.
But yeah, don't apologize, Mason.
Ooh.
There's nothing wrong with asking questions.
Ooh,
look at that midturn.
All right. Now I need to do this one.
But yes, that is Mars's lore when it comes to cats and cat ownership. I will say, Misty is the biggest toddler of a cat I've ever owned. Because when she does not get attention, when she does not get her way, oh, she gets so fussy. The different levels of meows I've heard come out of this cat. I swear she's talking to me as like an actual full-blown language. It's like the funniest thing. You could play tic-tac-toe on that forehead.
No. She just doesn't have the hair yet.
She'll get the hair.
She'll get the hair. Once we solve the nose. We're solving the nose.
Misty is my little toddler. Very affectionate little girly, especially when treats are involved.
Okay, close.
And smart, because she figured out I'd keep the treats in my night table next to the bed. I might have told Stream this, but like anytime I reach for something on my night table, it could be the book, it could be my phone, it could be a glass of water. She sees my hand moving toward the night table. She immediately bolts upright on all four paws and is like, treat? You're getting me a treat, right? That's gonna be a treat coming out of that drawer. You would only open that drawer for a treat, right? And I'm like, I wanted to read a book. You can't eat it. And she'll come over and sniff the book as if I have a treat hidden in there. I'm like, sniff all you want. That's not a treat. Go nuts, I guess. I think one of the fun things about owning any pet in general is just seeing their personality. Like having had multiple cats through my lifetime, it's just wild how different each one's personality is, and they're all very distinct too.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like people don't give, especially cats, that credit that they deserve. Now,
Sometimes.
Was Simba a classic no brain, only fluff orange cat? I don't know. Sometimes she did dumb things, and then other times I think she was just so happy to not be on the streets anymore that she was just like, this is my life. I am content. I am the happiest cat on the planet that I have no need for thoughts because I don't live on the street anymore. But sometimes she was classic orange cat.
Okay. No.
Oh, I don't know if we answered this. How is the snow? Slush by this point, Federico.
Yeah.
Very slushy. And then it rained. Hopefully the temperatures didn't drop too low tonight. That's going to turn to ice tomorrow morning. I really don't want it to. So it would make driving horrible. But we do what we do. We do what we gotta. We are potentially getting snow on Saturday, and some of my schools are talking about a snow day for Tuesday. So we'll see. I don't know if that's actually going to happen. I gotta say, though, I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate it having Tuesday off. just for a bit. Just a little. I'd be okay with that.
Would you be okay with that?
I think I would.
Can I move this entire piece? Stop. I can.
Oh, you have a cat too, John? Nice. I mean, even though I had a cat, I definitely went through a phase where I was trying to convince my family to get a dog as well. It never happened.
Maybe I don't make you 0.
At least 1 or 2 dogs in your home. John, I'm so curious. How many dogs have you had? Because if there's 1 to 2 at least all times, like, wow. That's a dedication. Tuesday slept with my wife who framed me for murder. No, I need Tuesday to be kind. Sometimes it can depend on the kind of dog, Mason. Like, I actually used to dog sit for my neighbors. They had a very, very cute, I want to say it was a Maltese. Is that the breed I'm thinking of?
That is a breed. I have no idea what this dog looks like, so I can't help any further.
Well, he was definitely white. He had some curly hair. Definitely not a purebred, though. He was definitely not purebred, but I think he had Maltese in him. But he was a very friendly dog. My neighbors and I have a chain link fence. So maybe a Maltipoo. He might have been a Maltipoo. But anytime I'd be out gardening, he'd run up to the fence, like right where the garden was. And he would be like the happiest little dog in the world, just like jumping all over the place. That tail's going a mile a minute. And it was like, oh, gotta take off the gardening gloves and give you a little scratch through the fence. Like, you gotta. It's rules. You looked at the dog, now you must pet the dog.
Yes, this is rules.
And then dog sitting for him, I would bring him over to my house. It's so funny. My dad is not a huge animal person. Like, he likes them and he does enjoy them, but he doesn't consider himself to be an animal person. He's like the person that'll show the least amount of attention to the animal. And then he'll turn around and feed Misty like everything he cooks. So interpret that how you will. I think he loves them. But this dog was also obsessed with my dad. Because I remember there was one specific time I brought him over to my house because it was summer. It was very hot. I couldn't leave him in his house because there was no AC. So I brought him over to mine. And my dad's asleep on the couch. And the dog is like sitting on the edge and he's like looking. And then we see like the little rump wiggle and we're like, oh, he's gonna jump. No, puppy, no, puppy, no, down. And then he jumps on my dad and my dad's just like, oh, what the? Woken up out of sound sleep. He got like pummeled by that dog because it jumped right on his stomach. But that dog was so happy. He was like, hey, I'm here, pet me now. I am in your home and you are a person. You must pet me. You are the only one ignoring me. Dog rules state you must pet me.
Yes, dog rules do state you must pet me.
I mean, those are Riley's rules, so...
Sometimes.
It really was the classic dad and the dog meme.
Yeah.
I would say
dad
it's also the classic dad and the cat meme.
Yeah,
like, I didn't want this cat
and
touch the picture of cat
meme.
Cradled in dad's arms.
Yeah, it's dad and the pet meme. No, I don't.
I cannot tell you the number of times my dad has come out of the kitchen going, "Can cats eat steak?" I'm like, if you put these herbs in it, no. If it's plain, she'll probably be okay. But she also had to have her teeth removed, so I would avoid it. Yes, Misty, the old toothless wonder. Yeah, rarely in my life have I ever gone without some kind of animal in my household. I think the only time that happened was when I went away to college. And even then, we had a campus dog who I like tried to visit as often as I could. And then they also brought in service dogs for
that was always great.
Mental Health Week. That was the best. It was always around midterms and finals time. And you just like, oh, I have some free time in between class. Speed run to the library where they're hosting the event and just hang out with dogs for 2 hours.
You could get dogs.
Play some tug of war, throw a ball. It was great.
Also
it was amazing.
For finals, I think it was. They had they hired massage people, and you could sit in one of those massage chairs and get a shoulder massage for completely free. You just had to wait around until they had an opening.
See, we did not have that. We did have
epic as heck.
They had multiple events at the campus's gym where they'd have these different meditations. And my roommate convinced me to go to one of those sound meditations, the ones where they ring the bell every so often or hit the gong. They'll use all these different sounds to get you to relax.
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe there's something wrong with my brain, but it did not work for me. All I could think the whole time was, I am listening to bells and I have a 15-page paper due. This isn't working. Nah, stress relief for me is I want to be active. I did a lot of Zumba back in college. I did a lot of Zumba and I did a lot of cycling, which I really miss doing. I really wish I could get back into cycling easier, because that was a good workout.
Well, next time instead of walking, you can cycle to my house.
That's what I'm thinking when the weather gets nicer.
There you go.
I gotta fill up my bike tires.
Okay, it's working.
I was also debating buying rollerblades.
No. Is it
with
functional
all the potholes
enough?
in our street, that sounds like a death sentence. Say it's hella functional. Look at that. Look at Cersei.
Like this, and then we smush you.
Ooh.
Secret lines.
Try not to drink my tea too fast because I want it to last. I got blueberry tea tonight.
Ooh, delicious. Bombastic side-eye
Very
indeed.
Good.
Ooh. Okay. Now I need to add this middling one. Like that. And then smush you in the secret area. Oops, don't do that.
Like the magic blueberries in Arcane.
I don't know,
is that a good thing or a bad
magic.
thing? Do I want magic blueberries?
What you want is to watch Arcane, girly. Girly pop.
I do want to watch it.
Okay.
I gotta watch other things. So many things.
Right. The line didn't move. Okay. Line. Why are you not part of this?
I wish I knew.
Where is my nose?
But that is the story of my cats and my family's history with said cats and other pets.
Come here. You need to go into nose. XY, please. Why? Okay.
I think that's one requirement I have when I get my own place and a bigger place is just I need a pet. I need an animal.
I would get a cat. Dylan is allergic to cats and he doesn't particularly like cats as having them as his own pet. I would love to have a dog, but I really just can't do it in the apartment. It's so bad. It's so tough.
It's hard sometimes, especially in apartments.
Yeah, it's just being in a scenario where I have to actually like walk the dog is really tough. Okay, so why are you good and the other one isn't? Interesting. I mean, we can fix it.
Can we
why did
fix
you
it?
fuck like that, huh? No idea why. But we can fix it.
Not a clue.
Oh my gosh. Such pain. Stop.
Such turmoil.
Yeah, I'm certainly seeing why people make cutesy unhuman VTubers these days. Because I'm in pain. I'm in Spain
That
without
is a
the
vibe.
S. That's what it is.
Yes, I'm in Spain without the P.
No, I'm in Spain without the spin. Ah! Okay, you need to be
Spain without the A.
much bigger.
I'm in spin.
I'm in spin.
I do not wish to be in spin.
Like, I totally admit, guys, I'm, like, very hesitant to be, like... I'm not hesitant. I'm very close to being, like, yes, I will have... I just won't have a head turn. Because what do I need a head turn for what I'm doing? Just saying. Just saying. It's a large part of me that is saying, fuck it.
Just enjoy.
I'm not enjoying is the problem.
But you'll enjoy the final result.
Will I? I don't know about that. I won't enjoy the final result if it's just not as good as I could have been.
Totally off tangent, but one of my friends who's also into Epic the Musical sent me a little fan art of Odysseus and Telemachus. And the caption is just baby telemarketing.
Oh my god.
I'm sending you this, sorry.
Okay.
I don't know why that got to me. Ah yes. Odysseus' well-known son. Telemarketing.
I mean, sometimes.
Sometimes. But the question is, was that autocorrect or was it intentional?
It will.
I must
the world
know.
may never know.
Well, John, I know that Ori is using a tutorial to figure out how to do her VTuber. And what particular tutorial that is, I'm not sure.
Well, I'm glad that I'm impressive to watch because I'm really not having a good time. But I watched, basically what I did is for the vast majority of it, I watched Merely Wufei, her tutorial on how to do this. And then in doing the eye blink and the eye motion, I got a good idea of how everything works. And then I went to try and follow her part of the head turn, and I was having a bad time. I couldn't do it. So I went to someone else's tutorial specifically for the head turn. I think her name is Chupako, something like that. And that had more in-depth stuff, but I was feeling it more. I was having a better time. Okay, can we turn your hair off? Why does your eye fuck? I'm really having a bad time. I hate the nose, if I'm being honest. We hate.
It feels like it's one of those tiny details that ends up being so specific, it's just a nightmare to do.
I have a lot of hate. I don't know how I would, like, not do it, though. That makes sense? I feel like I might have screwed myself because I feel like I made, like, my head turn too dramatic. And that screwed me. But it's just, this is how I draw hair and, you know, head angles and stuff. Why are you being a bitch now? Thank you. Come on, please. Work with me, baby. And then I'm, honestly, at this point in time, I'm kind of freestyling it, which may be a reason I'm struggling, but like I said, before this, I wasn't having a great time. So, who really knows? It's really wonk. I'm really close to giving up. Not gonna lie. So bad. What are you?
I'm not sure.
Then, why are you over there?
Is that a mesh that just exists?
Yeah, it's just in a weird position for some reason.
Your nose, like, traveled.
Yeah, I know. This is the issues. This is
okay,
why
well now
I'm
at least the
having
nostril is following you when you turn your head.
I am really debating removing the X parameter here. I'm very close. I can say at least I tried. Oh, it's not you.
You tried over the course of 3 streams.
The problem is the shape of my skull looks immaculate. But there's like issues that I would have to solve with the ears as well that I really don't look forward to. And I'm just like, maybe I just made it too much. Maybe I turned my head too much. You know, maybe I should just like turn it a little bit so I don't even have to side nose the nose, you know?
That would be a way to kind of like hack it a bit.
Because I really turned my head, you know? I'm like really going here.
Oh, you like super turned your head.
It looks good though. I'm upset. The head looks good. Ugh.
And you took so long to get there.
I'm hating the nose. Okay, we're gonna save this as a separate thing.
Do it, because maybe you'll return to this.
Nose, oof. Why did you not save? Nose, oof. Save. Okay. Great. I don't know why you're doing this. Okay. Yeah, something. It's just pain. All right, we're gonna exit you. We're gonna open.
Poor Ori is suffering, you guys.
Another. How far back do I want to go?
To before the nose or to before the head?
I don't know. See, I like this, but I don't know how to lessen it. How do I... Okay, you know what? We're gonna start here, and we're gonna try... I don't even know. I don't know. Alright, we're gonna save this as something else. No X. And I'm gonna delete the X parameter. Why do you keep doing this? Okay. Why do you keep doing this? Alright. Where's the head? This whole mesh. I want the whole head mesh. And we're removing you. So now you look up and you look down and that's it. And I have no left and right. That has left and right. Okay, so now we have to... What are you? Iris X and Y is not... Is this. Okay. No more of you. What? Can I see what has all the parameters on it? I can't. Eyes XY. No you. Yep. Okay. I'm just so sad. I got so far.
Got so far.
This is painful.
Tried so hard. But in the end, it had to be deleted.
I don't know what I want to do.
Okay, well, we gotta commit nose or no nose.
I have to have the nose
turn or
must
no
exist
turn.
on the face. There is not a scenario where
Nose
I physically don't have a nose. Okay, that is a non-negotiable thing.
But what about the head turn? How committed are you to a full turn, or can you just go like with a somewhat turn and cheat the nose into like the full nose instead of going side profile? We cut the corner.
We're gonna see the... What is edit keyforms manually? Can I move it? Interesting. Cancel. Let's look something up. Can I move keyforms in live 2D? Yeah, that's not what I want.
It's kind of wild without a nose, Mason.
Yeah. Adjust.
We have gone back in time
Basically,
to before
what I
the
would
nose
want
existed.
is if I could somehow make it stop, like, in the middle without having to do it all again. That's, you know...
Hottest take on a popular anime. I feel like our hottest take's on One Piece.
Yeah, that's my
I know
hottest
Ori's hot take for One Piece is the art is bad. For me, I think One Piece is too long, that there is no easily accessible entry point for any newcomer who wants to watch it. I am firmly of the belief that something can indeed last for too long that it becomes unwatchable. That could be my personal bias coming out, because I am frustrated that I had not and likely will not experience One Piece's story just because I'm so frustrated at how long it is. It's not a hot take? Ah, man. Okay, I gotta pick another one then. Popular anime. Are we considering the big three or the new big three popular? I feel like we gotta have parameters here because I never watched Naruto. I know I told Mason my Dragon Ball hot take the other day, which was, well, can I say I don't care for something if I've never really watched it? I've only seen Dragon Ball in passing. I was like, it was entertaining, but I don't think I ever got sucked into it. I mean, I know the characters enough. I feel like you'd have to live under a rock to not know the Dragon Ball characters.
Okay, hold on. I want a deformer on the nose.
Hot take on popular anime.
Nose deformer. Create. I need this to be...
Oh, whatever I think is popular.
Like
okay.
6. That's not what I want. 3. 4. Nope. 4.
It's gonna be a tough one. Let me think.
5? 4. 6.
Ooh. Okay, maybe I have a hot take. Now this could be the ace of Ace 2D coming out. For Attack on Titan, there is a pretty popular ship, Eren and Mikasa, the two main characters, and they end up, basically they have a romantic subplot a little bit, especially in season 4. I know a lot of people got into it. I was never one of them. I was never one of them that shipped them from the start. I was always like, yes, found family. They are brother and sister. What? You're telling me they're into each other? This is weird now. And I think the message was stronger if they were doing it for family than if they were doing what they did because of romantic interest. I guess that would be my hot take. I never fucked with Eren and Mikasa. There was one more I remember specifically. So season one I was okay with them. Because like that's the introduction. That's where you find out how Mikasa was adopted into Eren's family. That's how you like learn their backstory and everything. And like you could very clearly see from season 1 that it is a trauma bond. He saved her from her captors. She lost her family all in a single, and then killed her captors in a single day. Like it was very much a trauma bond. And then following that, it was very much a familial bond. You know, she was living with him. They were growing up together. Like, it wasn't like she lived down the road and they hung out every so on. No. She was in his house. They were siblings. She was adopted, essentially. And then I remember in season 2, there's this moment toward the end. Quick spoilers for season 2 of Attack on Titan. But there's a moment at the end of season 2 where all is kind of seeming lost. There's a character that they knew for a long time. He eventually dies. And they're like, oh crap, this is it. We're not getting out of it. This is the end. And Mikasa gets a little moment where she thanks Eren for all he's done for her, for taking care of her, for giving her the strength to go on in this world. And, you know, that could be interpreted as a familial thing. What could not be interpreted as a familial thing was the way the camera was positioned. Because, oh my God, they went for the angelic heavenly light. They cranked that animation up to 10. They gave like, you know, sometimes like with the straight on angles, you get the glossy sheen on the lips, especially when the animation like gets more budget put into it. It was very much one of those moments, and it was very soft and very nice. And I'm like, okay, this is very pretty animation, but this is the framing you give a love interest. This is the framing you do for a romance anime. Oh no, we're not, are we? It was just one of those moments where I was like, oh, this is the direction we're going? Shit! I mean, I should have known. Protagonist and immediate female character in his vicinity, that's the closest to him. Yeah, by societal standards, it's inevitable. But I was really hoping we would go for something a little more nuanced, where the reason we fight is because of the familial bond and the hope we found in each other, not because of romance.
Okay.
Now, it's not to say I'm against romance. Far from it. I adore Sasaki and Miyano. I could watch that all day. I even like some straight romances, you know? Spy X Family is very nice. Princess Tutu has a little romance in it. I'm trying to think of some other ones. My first ever ship was Raven and Beast Boy, so like I can ship straight couples, you guys. It does happen. It's rare, but it happens when it's done well. But that one, I was just like, why couldn't it be familial? Why couldn't it be a familial bond? So yeah, people have been shipping Eren and Mikasa since day one. I was never one with them. I don't like that ship at all. I guess that'll be my hot take, because that's the one I have the most to say on.
All right. I think toning it back has improved.
Fight to avenge the queen. Oh, I know you're not referring to Historia, Mason, but you saying queen reminded me of it. Historia got so freaking sidelined by the end of that show. I'm so mad.
I also realized I was doing a stupid, so that was making it more frustrating
what were
than
you
before. I was reflecting the motion wrong because I was being dumb, and that was just my fault, but it's okay. Okay, why are you weird looking? Stop.
Got all the Mars quotes going tonight. I want to roll, you guys.
Yeah, really.
And I'm trying to see. Yeah. Oh, how could I forget? Don. I ship Okaruna and Momo.
Oh, yes.
So
a lot.
damn much.
A lot.
But it's done well.
Mm-hmm.
It's not done in a way where I'm annoyed at the characters. Or
and they
there's
still
some
have, like,
really bad tropes or dumb
teen stupid stuff.
miscommunications. Well, they still have teen stupid stuff, but they talk about it.
Yeah,
like,
it doesn't last that long.
They never have the misunderstanding last for longer than it should. That's always my frustration when it comes to the miscommunication trope. Because it just goes on for longer than it should because people are refusing to talk to each other.
Yeah.
And it just becomes so frustrating at that point, where Don finds that balance of, we can have the misunderstanding, but the characters are also, like, displaying a little level of maturity in that they actually talk about how they're feeling.
Yeah.
What a concept!
What a concept indeed.
I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering correctly, the My Hero Momo gets shipped with Todoroki a lot.
I think so, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was the big ship of that one, aside from Deku and Ochako. Maybe that's another hot take. I watched season 1 of My Hero Academia, and then I felt no desire to continue. It's not like it was bad. It wasn't. I remember enjoying it. I did not feel like I wanted to watch season 2. Like, it didn't happen right away where I did back to back. And then I was like, oh yeah, I watched season 1. That's right. Anyway.
Okay.
The MHA fandom is wild. The shipping fandom is very wild. And I think that happens in a lot of fandoms where people just get so passionate about the characters they care about. Sometimes it gets a little out of hand. I've seen that happen in the Demon Slayer fandom as well. Naruto fandom, pretty much any fandom with a big enough following is going to have shipping discourse. It's unavoidable. Because one, it's a fun pastime. It's fun to ship characters. And, you know, it's enjoyable to see the characters you like be together in that way and write about them, draw art for them. But then, like ship what you ship, but you don't have to hate on someone else's ship. You could say, oh, I don't really fuck with that, but I'm happy that you're having fun.
Yeah, and if it's something that you really don't like for whatever reason, you know, you can block.
Yeah.
Scroll down
That's
back.
one of those funny things when people go on to ship art and they're like, I don't like this. How dare you post this?
Yeah,
I was like,
ship wars are stupid.
why did you look at it? If you don't like the ship, why did you open the post? It's not even like you couldn't see it. You knew what it was of.
The world may never know.
The world may never know indeed.
Okay, the nose is happening. I
And
think
that
it's
is
just
why
one of
Don
those.
is goated pastry puff.
But yeah, I think the fandom is wild, but it's one of those things where it's just you have a lot of characters, you have a lot of characters, and it's a large community.
Well, the cast is enormous.
So that means that you're gonna get ship disagreements because there's just so many characters.
There's also some discourse around like turns the plot took.
Yeah, and that's just a size thing
decisions.
At that point. A lot of times.
That's going to happen inevitably.
Yeah.
That actually goes back to what we were talking on Tuesday, where like as a creator, if that's the decision you wanted to make, you gotta stand by that decision.
You gotta stand by it. Yes.
Oh. I would say it's probably true, John. It's probably true.
I don't think it's more wild than I would have said like Voltron was, though. You know, it's just like a size thing.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, the Attack on Titan fandom was the same way. Because like freaking Eren got shipped with everybody. He got shipped with Mikasa, he got shipped with Armin, he got shipped with Annie, he got shipped with Jean. He was like he went through all of them. Woo, look at that head spin.
I have nose now.
You got swivel. Save it. Yes, do not lose that progress.
Smaller turn. Save. What?
Ooh,
that
niche
is a long
fandoms.
List.
I mean, I'm definitely part of the Trigun Stampede fandom.
See, okay, and
fucking
I have
love
a question.
That one.
I have a very qualifying question. What is your definition of being part of a fandom? I like a lot of shows, but I wouldn't say I interact with them all at the same level, you know, in existence. I would say a vast majority of my existence is enjoying a show innately, and maybe also like an artist I like sees art of it, but I'm not necessarily engaging in the fandom. Does that make sense? Like, I don't even know if I would say...
Yeah, like talking with people about
like,
it.
I don't even know if I would say I'm in the Ace Attorney fandom, because while I obviously talk about it with you guys and things like that, for obvious spoiler reasons, but even if that wasn't the case, I'm not, like, seeking out, like, talking about it, right? It's more of, like, a side effect of what we do, and don't get me wrong, I enjoy talking about it with you guys. Like, please don't stop. I love when you guys send memes, and I love the effort y'all put in to like allow us to see stuff without spoilers. It really warms my heart a lot.
It's so appreciated.
But I'm not necessarily going out and looking for it that much.
You're a strong fan of a thing. You have a well-defined opinion.
Okay, Ace Attorney.
Oh, shall I go through the list?
Yeah, this
Ace
is
Attorney.
A lot. Trigun Stampede.
Trigun Stampede,
Dungeon
for
Meshi,
sure.
Mob Psycho.
Dungeon Meshi.
One Punch Man.
Fucking Dungeon Meshi.
Should
Mob
I just
Psycho.
list my anime list 90%?
Should I just list my anime list?
Yeah,
literally.
It's like a lot.
So,
non-anime, Voltron,
strong opinion.
Adventure
Full
Time,
Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Death Note, I have strong opinions about. I'll know Zero.
I'm not in those. Fairy Tail.
Hunter x Hunter, I was in for a while.
Apothecary Diaries.
I'm literally scrolling through my list right now. Oh,
See,
Opera Ranma!
I have opinions about Beastars for seasons 1 and 2.
Megalobox was
I didn't watch any
amazing.
More of that. Megalobox, Blue Exorcist, again, you know, strong opinions about it.
Oh. Blue Exorcist. I used to be part of that one, and it hurts me what they're doing with the later seasons.
There's strong opinions about it, you know? We liked it enough to form strong opinions about it.
Sada's
Buddy
on mine.
Daddies.
I have very strong opinions about that one.
Cherry
Dororo,
Magic.
I have fan books on my bookcase, my
Pewter
bookshelf.
High Defense Club. I think we said
Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer.
Promare.
Promare.
Definitely Promare.
Erased.
Infinity Train.
Welcome
Holy
back.
Shit, Infinity Train.
Infinity Train. Food Wars. Gravity Falls.
Food Wars,
Amphibia.
definitely.
Owl House. Voltron. You know, Adventure Time. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Freerin.
The Freerin.
I like
Strong
Gurren
opinions
Lagann.
about
I like
Dr. Ramune. Dr. Ramune was good.
Kill la Kill.
Skate to Infinity.
Skate to Infinity. Link Click. Magi.
Saibikui Bisco.
Yes, Saibikui Bisco. Moriarty the Patriot.
Yes.
Ouran High School Host Club. Princess Tutu.
Ouran High School Host Club. You said Link Click already, right?
Yes, we said Link Click already.
Windbreaker! Windbreaker!
Windbreaker! Samurai Flamenco!
So good!
Soul
so
Eater!
Good.
Servants! Spy X Family!
Oh yes, Spy X Family!
Psyche K!
Psyche K. I think we could have
Detective
Ashley
Balance
onto there
Unlimited.
being the most recent. Sasaki and Miyano.
Sasaki and Miyano.
I mean, you and I literally bought the manga for that.
Yeah, and thus, Hiroano and Kagiura, of course. The Realtor. Fucking the other one, Twilight Out of Focus.
Twilight Out of Focus. Cherry Magic.
The Vampire Dies in No Time.
The Vampire Dies in No Time. That was another one.
Yuri on Ice. And I think I've hit everything.
I think, yeah. We got a lot of overlap.
JoJo. Hello,
See,
Larson.
I don't consider myself in the JoJo fandom too much.
I do it in the I have strong opinions. I love season 2, and Joseph Joestar and Caesar are yes, and I wish there was more Hamon than Stans. Okay, like I have strong opinions on it.
If that's the criteria, then I guess I'm part of the JoJo
Caesar
fandom
X
as well.
Joseph fan content. Okay. I feel like I have to be part of it.
I might say I'm part of the Sakamoto Days fandom, considering how the anime is going.
Yes, and Migi and Dolly.
Yeah, Migi and Dolly was good.
Oh yeah, okay. John, I need to.
Oh, do we count Apothecary Diaries?
Yes, I do. I have very strong opinions.
I feel like
most
you have
of them
very
are
strong
good.
Opinions about that.
Most of them are good.
Oh, Mason says, "Look in the couch."
Oh, okay. So, on Food Wars Estruck.
Okay, so I picked Jujutsu Kaisen, I picked Demon Slayer, Genshin Impact, Sonic, Death Note, and The Promised Neverland manga edition only. Those are the ones I pick.
Over the Garden Wall.
I gotta be honest, I don't really fuck too much with the others on there.
Not the typo. I don't know. Thickness.
Shiza!
Yes. Is this your
Why must every Zeppeli die?
Mason? It's so small. See, this is why it's like hard to say.
You know the funny thing is Caesar's death tricked me into thinking that there would be a Nepali every season, and that every Zeppeli would not survive.
Yeah. Then they got rid of Hamon, and then it's like no more Zeppelis, and it's like why?
Well, no more Zeppelis, but we still got the death.
Yeah. And we did have Speedwagon for a while. We did have Speedwagon for a while.
They spared Speedwagon, and I'm so glad for it.
Thank God. We needed someone, man. But I wanted to comment on Estruck saying, wouldn't expect us to be into Food Wars. Is it not as etchy? Etchy? Or ecky? Don't know.
Etchy.
I was right. Okay. It's good, Mason.
It's a good graphic, Mason.
It's a good graphic. It makes it very easy to tell instead of us listing 80 bajillion things.
We're watching Food Wars for Soma, for the friendship, the power friendship, the teamwork.
Yeah.
And for the really good food.
Food Wars is definitely be cautious of if there's people that you don't want to see some kind of sussy shit. Like, be warned.
Don't watch it around them.
Don't watch it around them. It is very
also
anime.
Watch it in English, because English English moans are different from Japanese moans.
That's also true. It definitely didn't
We watched it in dub, and it was very good.
Sound as sexual. It looked obviously exactly the same, and some of them were significantly worse than others. However, it's not for very long. It's not every single time. Like, we go, like, significant stretches without any of it, and the vast, vast majority of it is just, like, let's be friends, let's team up together, and let's talk about really, really good fucking food. Like, food's so good,
and it's also got that very good trope of, I will turn the enemy into my friend.
From Food Wars. It's really good. Like, in the power friendship way.
We've even made some of the recipes from that show.
Made one of them.
Like the steak over rice.
That's a vibe,
We've definitely
Larson.
done that before.
I love the animation for Skullgirls. I've listened to one of the animators for Skullgirls talk about how they animated Skullgirls a lot. I've never played it. Yeah. So Estrog, if you can accept like a small to medium amount of classic anime fan service sus, then you'll be okay. If that's something you can't get past at all, then like don't watch it. But like if you can deal with like Naruto or like
those ones that like makes sense given the plot. Like they're trying to show how delicious the food is.
Yes.
The greatest comparison is
and
like
sometimes it's really funny. They do it comedically sometimes. They do use it comedically
so it's like
sometimes.
it's done with a purpose.
Yes.
It's when the fan service is without a purpose, like say a very good
season, though,
speech being given and all of a sudden someone's clothes are ripped off. That's not good fan service. That just kills tension and it's not fun.
Yeah, no. Don't watch the very last season, World Tour or whatever it is, because it's not working.
Yeah, we skipped season 5.
Because the
we
everything
stopped at
comes
the end
together
of season 4
because
it ended so
and
well.
And like, we didn't need any more. We don't need any more. It's good.
We were satisfied. We had a full course. Thank you very much.
We had a full course indeed. Appetizer, main, aperitif,
entree,
and dessert. Or cheese plate. I don't know.
Yes.
What's your fourth course? Pick one. Salad. We had soup and salad and main course and dessert.
We had soup and salad. And it was all very delicious.
If I was to really sit down and be like, what am I actual, like, if I was to narrow down fandom more, fandoms that I would say I was, like, definitely in, that I did a lot of, like, effort, I guess, if that makes sense, at being in a fandom, is definitely Voltron, definitely Gravity Falls, definitely Over the Garden Wall.
Over the Garden Wall.
Those are really, really big ones. I would say at this point now has to be Ace Attorney. It's just like a math thing. And then...
See, I feel like fandom for me comes down to like what manga I read, what games I've played, and who I've cosplayed. So I've cosplayed Frieren, definitely part of the Frieren fandom. I've cosplayed Leo, so Promare. Full Metal Alchemist, Brotherhood, for sure. And then Trigun Stampede, 100%, and Link Click.
Yeah,
I feel like those are the big 5
Larson.
for me.
I also feel like it very is subjective. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Mashley. I don't know if we said Mashley. Very in that fandom.
Oh, I think I said Mashley.
Okay, maybe you did. We were listing a lot of shit, guys. Like, that's not that it was bad.
We were like, basically listing our My Anime watch list.
90% of what we watch is really good, and we've only, like, had a couple times.
90% of what we watch, we have sought out and we enjoy.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, guys, not to toot our own horns, but we don't usually watch bad things.
And we definitely don't continue.
We usually pick pretty well. Space Battle Tiramisu was kind of the outlier.
It really. So I have completed, according to my anime list, 110 animes. Now those do count seasons separately a lot of the times, so that's slightly inflated. Yeah. I would say probably about 100 I have completed. Mars.
Let me see my list.
Yeah, I can look at you.
So completed. So it says 231 entries.
I have 32 for you. 232.
Oh, did I finish something and I don't know it? Because it says 231 on mine.
Yeah, it says 232 for me. But sure, doesn't matter.
It's just one off.
Yeah.
I'd say realistically, taking out all the seasons, like the doubled up seasons, and just combine it into one show, it's probably closer to 200, 210, maybe.
Yeah. So Mars watched about twice as much anime as I have. That is a very specific moniker, Estruck, and I would say Space Battle Tiramisu did not hit that. But
see, I do believe in So Bad It's Good, because I've seen clips of the Ghost Story dub.
Yeah.
And that is very So Bad It's Good.
Yes.
That is definition of So Bad It's Good. Spaceship Battle Tiramisu just made me uncomfortable and crave death.
Nice, Larson. Yeah, but to me that's a very specific case, Estruck. Space Battle Tiramisu was trying to be serious about its thing and was bad in a way where it was not for us.
It was a gag show. It wasn't serious. It was definitely a gag show. We just didn't enjoy the gags.
Yeah, it was not gags for us.
They were definitely not gags for us. It literally felt like Incel the anime.
Did they, Mason? I didn't know that. I mean, it just goes to show how
shit in the
horrifically unmanaged that was.
Not PC.
Yeah, it just goes to show how horrifically badly managed it was. I think the reason for it was
that they just didn't care about the script, so the voice actors were given the ability to improv whatever they wanted.
They were like completely unmanaged, was my understanding. It was just like whatever, you know?
Yeah. Do you imagine having that on your resume?
There's definitely a level, you know, and Space Battle Tiramisu was not it. I'm like, yeah. I don't think I'm going to finish Pretty Boy Detective Club. It's beautiful in the aesthetics. The story is just kind of tough and all over the place. And ununderstandable sometimes. And I feel like I'm kind of just missing things, but it seems like a lot of people were like, it was just badly adapted. Adapted. That's the word I want.
Adapted?
Yeah, basically, adapted. Larson. Yeah, basically.
Yes, very much so, Larson.
They are very pretty. And if I'm being honest, like, the art direction in general is gorgeous. And it has Alejandro Saab, but it couldn't hold up.
You can't go wrong with that.
Let's get a good...
Anything that's got Alejandro Saab in is like, yes, please.
Just like...
Tide me over while I wait for link click.
Yeah. Hold on. We have to go here. Open image. A new tab. There we go. And then we need to do this. It's so small. But just like look at the color language. You know, they have their uniform with this greenish teal jacket and the striped pants, which are epic as fuck. And then they each have a color: white, black, red, yellow, blue. And then carries throughout the rest of their everything. And it carries throughout the rest of the show. And it's just very beautifully like set up. And the backgrounds are like gorgeous. Oh my lord.
Language is so strong with that.
It's just a gorgeous, like... Okay, here we go. Open image in tab. Like this is what the anime looks like. Like this is the background. Like it's very beautiful. And I'm very sad that it doesn't make a lot of sense. But like the art direction was
like
great.
One of those things. Man, gorgeous animation.
This is Alejandro's character.
There was a good story to go with it.
Yeah. It tried. It really did. And it was just the way that it went, it just didn't. There is not to through what I watched, Estrock, no. But it was giving Oran High School Host Club guy vibes, because this is a girl, you know, here, and she's, you know, there's a whole thing where literally she has, so this character is like a good speaker, that's like his whole thing, the orator, and she literally asks him, she's like, so because I dress kind of boyish and everything, and I never really talk about it, the choir teachers thought I was a boy, and they put me in the boys section in choir. And now I need you to tell me how to sing like a boy. And he's like, okay. Well, he's like, you could just like tell them and get moved. And she's like, no, I want to know how to sing like a boy. And he's like, okay. And so they have this whole thing where like that happens. So it's like, it's fun. It's a good time. Look at their other outfits they get. Like, look at the color language, okay? Like, I'm so sad that it was not as
Ori?
good as I wanted. What?
I just thought of one I need to show you.
Oh? Which one?
I need to show you Nanbaka.
Okay. Also, guys, so the blue-haired one, he's the leader of the Pretty Boy Detective Club, and he always goes in disguise. And every time he, like, disguises himself, he disguises himself as a girl. So, you know? Good.
That's brilliant.
It's great. And there's obviously a character that, like, falls for him as a girl. And they're like, tells the purple-haired one, they're like, can you tell so-and-so that girl you were with, you know, that I'd like to meet again? And the, you know, it's the classic in the head. And it's like, Yep. But it's just very beautiful.
Fun times all around.
It just story-wise is real tough. Story-wise is real tough.
That's always so frustrating.
Yeah. Oh, where's the one I wanted? Give me you with the thing.
You should look up the character designs for Nanbaka.
Okay.
I think you're gonna like them.
Last one. Really
it does look like Miku and Deuce.
Yeah, he does look like Miku. Just really quick, last one. This is Alejandro's character, and he's the cook. Look at him. I love him. Stan. I love him so much.
Love.
I'm so sad that it's just so hard to watch because the story is so rough. Not in like a bad way, in like a, I just really can't follow what's going on. Like, there's something happening, you know, it's there, like there's something happening, but I'm not there, you know? It's just like, it left me behind. And I'm just like, I don't know how this world works, or how this, like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. I keep saying one more, but.
One more.
Yeah, where's the thing? This is actual scenes from the anime. It is animated for this storytelling in this like storybook art style. So good.
That is so pretty.
So good. And it's just so tough to watch.
Wait, Ori, before you go, look up the cast of Nanbaka.
Okay.
I want to give you something to look forward to. That is correct.
Ooh. I don't know who I like the most. Hat guy with Blade. That's my favorite.
I had a feeling.
Look at him.
I think he's played by someone we know in the dub. Let me just double check it.
Also, he got them teeths, and he's biting the fucking sign here.
He's got the fangies.
You know, we're here for it. This one's good too.
He's got the beautiful fangies.
This gives what's the guy that's the brother of the white-haired Wind Hashira? That's his hairstyle.
White-haired Wind Hashira. Oh, okay. Oh, guess what? Braid guy. He's played by Alejandro Saab. Now you have to watch it.
All right, let's go. It's a good day, man. Success! We cashed it in! I had a bad week and we cashed it in. If I'm being honest, 99% of Alejandro Saab's characters are like really, really good looking.
He always gets the best designed character.
He's got a type. So far, the only one I'm like
he's
against
definitely
is Silva,
got a type.
but he's a villain, so it's okay.
I still feel like Silva was him, you know?
Yeah, it was a vibe, but it wasn't this level. Okay, who the fuck is this one?
Who? Show me.
I'm opening it up. Open image in new tab. Red guy with striped skirt.
Red guy with striped skirt. What a sentence.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. He comes up in a pseudo tournament arc.
Ah.
You will meet
also
him.
Have Otter Cop relative.
Can't wait to see this. Yes!
He gives the
he's
one
good
Otter
too.
Cop. I always forget their names. But you know, the white-haired one.
Yeah. Rayo.
Yes, Rayo.
He's giving Rayo vibes.
So they're in jail is all I got out of this.
Yeah, they're in jail and they're constantly trying to break out.
Ah, I see. Oh,
but for the most part, one of them is just doing it for fun.
Whoa,
like,
mama!
He's like, oh, I see it as a challenge. I'm going to get past the officer today. And it's like this, like, MacGyvered system of traps that the cop lays for him. So they got, like, that cat and mouse relationship. It's very fun.
Oh my gosh. But yes, we gotta watch it.
It's definitely
a
gag show.
We gotta watch it in the dub for my man.
One of the best jokes. So someone said the green-haired guy, Larson said the green-haired guy is just happy to be here. That is, if I'm remembering his name correctly, his name is Nico. And his gimmick is that he is a massive otaku, so he is constantly referencing anime, but he's referencing like anime you know. So the gag is everyone around him tries to find ways to censor him. So they'll like try to block the subtitles, or they'll jump in front of him, or they'll make like the little bleep out noises, and they're like, oh yeah, I just happen to have this noisemaker on hand. You gotta have them when Nico's around. We can't risk being sued.
That's really funny.
It built into one of the best gags during the tournament arc, where the references become just too much. It's great. The payoff is amazing.
All right, you've convinced me. You convinced me a while ago. I mean,
think
the second
really
you're like that
Ori.
one that you like the most aesthetic-wise is Alejandro Sav, and it's like, well, I can't say no now.
Yes. It was meant to be.
Yeah, seriously. Literally anytime I'm like gonna watch an anime and it's like Alejandro Sav, I was like, yes, yeah, If it was a question before, it no longer is.
Yes, please.
I wanted to look up something. I never looked up Jinshi's dub VA, but he sounds familiar.
But it would be interesting to watch Nambaka with the English dub, because I watched it in the sub originally. So that'll be really cool going through it again.
Wait, what? Wait. Who is this character? Why am I blanking on who this character is?
Oh, no.
Oh my god! Junshi's VA is the medical dummy in Dandada.
No way!
Yeah.
Wow.
That's so funny. Like, he's really good as Junshi, you know, like, he really is. What are these?
It's wild.
He's also Lou's father in Sakamoto Days.
Oh, okay.
There's one other thing here that I had. No. Oh! He's Gojo's English VA. That's why. It's really good.
Oh, that
oh my
makes
god,
too
that
much
makes
sense.
Gojo the medical dummy. oh,
That's
funny.
incredible.
That's super funny.
So, Estrock, the prison escape isn't part of the tournament arc. The tournament arc has different games for everyone to participate in, but escaping the prison is kind of like the pitch of the series. They're the prisoners constantly trying to get out and driving the warden absolutely crazy. It's a vibe. It's definitely a vibe.
Oh, he's in Beats.
Model looks like handsome Squidward. I can see the vision. I can definitely see the vision.
He's some background stuff in BNA. Yeah. You watched Apothecary Diaries in the sub, right, Mars?
I did, yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, like, Jinchi's voice in the dub is really good. And like
I don't know if I could take in English during the honey scene, I gotta be honest. It was hard enough in Japanese.
It definitely puts on like a way goofier tone. So, you know, I mean, it sucks either way, but...
Oof, that's rough, buddy.
I block out specifically the, that scene. Mm-hmm. Boop, boop, boop. I was looking at Mau Mau's VA because I was curious. And I'm immediately
English, right?
seeing... Yeah. I've watched Apothecary Diaries in English. It's what immediately comes up when you're in, like, Crunchyroll, usually. And I was just like, yeah, this is just easier on the brain. Okay, yeah, she was Lucy in Cyberpunk Edgerunners.
Okay.
She's, Mirai in Dr. Stone.
Interesting. Well, that's a fun one.
Her English VA definitely gives a lot of, Haruhi vibes. She was, Hototo in Appare Ranman.
Oh, okay. Well, that one you and I watched in the sub.
We watched in the sub, yeah. Which is funny because it's in America and they're speaking Japanese.
Yeah.
I mean, they're speaking Japanese the whole time, no matter what dub you watch it in. But it's very funny. Additional voices in Ruby
It had
Hachi.
Inaho's voice actor as Appare. How could I not?
Yeah, that's true.
Inaho was my OG. Along with Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, I'll Know Zero was a fandom I really fucked with in high school. Mostly because a friend and I were absolutely obsessed with it.
Okay. Only break back in because it was so fun. Yeah, I could see that being a goof. Okay. So I think now I want the hair, but none of this hair. None of this hair yet. I want this hair.
Only parts of the hair.
And I want this hair. And this hair. And this and this. Maybe I want to do a front and back thing. I think I do want to do... yeah. I think I do. So
okay, that's a look, though, with the uber short hair. I kind of like it.
Okay, base hair. What is happening here? base hair and that. And then the other... Oh, no. What I should really do is ears first. I should do ears and hairline.
Good idea.
Ears and hairline. Let's find hairline. Hairline. All right.
Ooh, can enthuse see an in-progress head turn. I think we're working on that.
We have the nose. The nose is all I have done since last stream.
We went a little bit back to square one.
A lot of struggle.
The nose was fighting Nori on that
we
tilt.
didn't go back to square one, but what we did do was fuck around, find out, say fuck this, and decide that we weren't gonna fuck with that. And while I thankfully didn't have to do anything extra, you know, maybe this is not the way to do it. Maybe this is not the way to do it. We're gonna do it. We're trying to do it as easy as possible. And so we're gonna do it, and we're gonna add that's to that. So we want to add this and this and this and this and this and this and this. No, not that. So this. And I want to add a deformer, and I want to name it front. Nope, stop. Front hair XY. Create. I don't know why. Okay. Why have you done this? Do I not have... Okay. You did a dumb.
Hey, hello, welcome.
Hello, Allie. My YouTuber got
Hope
Van
you
Gogh.
had a good day. Hopefully the cold wasn't too bad.
Ear. Make a deformer.
We still got a winter storm watch going. Snow for Saturday and Sunday? Are you kidding me? 80% chance. Damn.
Front hair XY. I think we have 100 for tomorrow. Okay. So why are none of you inside? I hate this. I hate this so much. This is the one thing I really don't understand how it works. I don't understand how it works. Ah, see? Okay, okay. Okay, interesting. I don't want you in there anymore. Good. Success. Now I need you to be inside of here as well. This is the one thing I found not very explained. And I needed it more explained. Because I keep running into this same error. And I don't know why. So why did you do that? Front hair. Good.
Well, Allie, we got the head tilt with the nose down.
Okay.
Now I just got to get some ears on her.
That doesn't look very 3D though, does it? That's what I'll do with individual stuff. Like this. And that. And then this. Oh shit. Not like that. Not like that. Don't be an idiot. Stop. Like this. And we move. And we move. And we move. Yeah. Like that. Then we come back to here. And we do this. And then we move. And then we move. And I'm gonna make you, nope. A really heavy deformer. I'm gonna come here.
I think we can get there.
Okay. And then I need this to come more like that. But then I need this to do more like this. Okay, I will say I'm happy that progress has occurred, because before this very moment, we were still where I started this, you know, I was still basically where I had started last, and I was not happy about that.
Would you say this is a trust the process moment?
No, at this point, I've succeeded.
Nice.
At this point, it was a hubris thing, I guess. I tried to make too much of a head turn, and I didn't really need a head turn, and it was just making it harder on myself, and I didn't really think about it. But that's definitely what had happened. Okay, I want to give you one of these. I think that makes the most sense. Like that. Cool. And then I move you. I can move you out. Because that's what I need to do. Yeah, like that. So now you move like that. Whoa! Look at that! We got...
Ooh.
Okay, so I'm learning shit.
Turn.
I'm figuring shit out. I'm learning it. All right, guys. It has happened.
The learning is happening.
It has happened. Things are happening.
That was a slam. Whatever you were drinking, you slammed
My
that.
Stanley. I slammed the Stanley. Okay. You gotta move this. And then we've got to move... technically, like this, I think, is the way to go. Like that. And then I need this part to gain and move like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we need to fix you so you connect. Okay, great.
Very nice, very nice.
And we bring you back to here, and you need one of these lines. Because these lines are nice for strips. And what is hair but a strip?
True words have never been
this
spoken.
Way, and then we'll move like this to come across the face more. Ooh. I think that's good.
There it goes. There it goes.
Now the question is, if I do this and I reflect, I don't think I can reflect the motion. You're not reflectable. Ooh, I might be able to reflect this motion though.
Oh, nice, Sally. What were you volunteering at?
Uh-huh. I'm gonna have to move you over more though.
Ooh, do you need to worry about flop physics yet, or is that a later thing?
So it is a later
Depends what the tutorial
thing.
says.
It is a later thing to deal with the hair and stuff. It is a later thing. I need to make it so that my actual heart stays in the same part of my head.
Yeah, we don't want that traveling.
We do not want that traveling. We want it following my eye, right? If it's above my, in this case, my VTuber's left eye, right eye. There we go.
Oh,
shit! All right, I'm gonna have to do
that. Is pretty
stuff,
swish.
but that'll be a later thing. Okay.
Hey, you know, progress. Look at
Progress
you.
Indeed. Progress indeed. All right. Move this to here. Smooth like butter. Yeah, we'll flop that bridge when we get to it, indeed. No, so usually my understanding, because this is what we did with, like, the blinking, is we rigged how blinking works, and then we added physics to it. So that was, like, a later step. Was adding the was adding the physics to it. So that's what I'm assuming is going to happen. Oh no, why'd you do that? Yes. Okay. Oh. Very weird there, but all right. Good.
Don't betray us now.
Don't betray us now. Stretch. So you need to be taller by a lot. Come here, please.
Ooh, the new trivia is up.
Ah.
Let us go see what it is. Oh, Canadian Lucifer also left something in the counter. Left a tip at the counter.
Mm-hmm. I need some of this. Like that, I think. I think that's good.
Love these memes, Pastry Puff.
Woo! Okay. Maybe I will do something here. Like this.
Man, you got memes for each season. Why does Pops call you baby girl?
Why am I doing
Okay,
this?
that's the second meme from season 1, though. That is too good. That is accurate. Oh, I can't see this one. I need to zoom in. Case for Krispy Kreme. He's not wrong.
Okay, that looks right. That looks right. You come down now. Okay. There we go. And my head part stays in the same place. My hair doesn't come past. Okay.
All right, let's see these season 2 memes. Those season 1 ones were brilliant.
Okay. Good there, good there. Do you look good on the turn? Kind of, not really. Okay.
Got enough plot and exposition and character development. I'm taking you to the beach episode. And even then, it didn't even last the whole episode. Poor guy. Never gets a break. Identify as a warning. Congratulations, it's a harbinger.
What show are we saying Pastry has memes for?
Mashley. All of Mashley.
Oh,
They've even
wow.
separated them into season 1 memes and season 2 memes.
Ooh, look at that. All right.
Man, apparently a lot has been happening in the Discord during stream.
Oh my gosh.
I finally made it down to trivia. Uh-oh. Who voices Miles Edgeworth in the Gaves?
Dylan!
I know my answer. Can I at least get half credit? I'm curious what the actual answer is.
What is this? That's that. Thought I had more here.
I like Allie's answer. That'd be like, who voices Mia Fey? Mia Fey.
Yeah. I do recall that, Mason. No, be sorry.
I think I remember that on the character sheet. It was either the character sheet or a detail on one of the reference sheets, I feel like.
Okay.
Oh, that's a nice head turn.
Now we gotta go this way.
Federico, I almost thought because of the trivia, like, they did have official voice acting. I was like, oh, shit, for real?
Wait, did you get it right?
I mean, I got the little noisemaker icon.
Oh, that's not the right one. That's not the check mark.
That's not a check mark, though.
Yeah.
So wait, does Miles Edgeworth have
acting? Because
Miles Edgeworth?
Because the objection is voice.
VA.
That's what Pastry Puff is looking for.
Minus AI. Q. Oh well, I found the Japanese voice and the English voice. Huh? The more you know. I think he's been played by multiple voice actors. Let's see, what else has this guy been a part of? It's IMDb minus AI.
I'm gonna move it. Parts like there.
Okay, apparently he was in the Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Oh my god.
Did I look up the right guy? Yeah,
Yeah.
I looked up the right guy.
No, it's an old game, so yeah, I wouldn't. Those games came out in like 2000 something.
He's in Dead Rising, Beatdown Fists of Vengeance, and Dead Rising 2. So definitely affiliated with Capcom.
Yes.
Definitely got his ties to Capcom. That is wild. How tea has been? Well, Federico, I had a blueberry tea tonight, and it was very delicious. It's all gone now. I wish I had more.
How sad.
But it was very good. It lasted a pretty good while. My dad just picked up a whole bunch of fruit tea samplers.
Oh.
So I'll definitely be making my way through those over the course of this weekend.
Nice. Okay.
That's wild. Who's the Japanese VA? Let's see. Miles. Earth Game. VA. Minus goddamn AI. Hate that I have to put that nowadays. Okay, this man. Why does your name sound familiar, my friend? What do I know you from? Oh, he's in Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. That makes sense.
Oh, as who?
He played Arnad Bauman.
Nope, don't recognize the name.
I think that's a side character. It's definitely not Rimuru.
Yeah.
Okay, he played Kanamori in Demon Slayer. Interesting. Anything else we have seen? Okay, he was in Psyche K, but this would be the sub. So Ori and I did not watch that.
No.
I'm sorry, guys. We just don't have the brain for it.
It's too much, yeah.
Oh, you. Okay. He was in... See, he was in a lot of stuff, but I'm specifically looking for things that I recognize and have seen.
Yeah.
So, like, maybe I could put a voice to the person.
Yeah. That's what I always do. When I look up IMDb's, I'm not looking at everything. I'm looking at the ones that I recognize.
I'm looking at the things I've seen. That way I could be like, oh my god, he was in that?
He was so-and-so. Ah.
He was in Hunter x Hunter. The 2002 version. Okay, I did not watch that one. I watched the 2011 version. And I'm pretty sure they changed voice actors when they redid Hunter x Hunter. I don't think they called back the originals like they did for Full Metal Alchemist. Interesting. James Corden as Grossberg. No, why? Why do you have to put that image in my head? Who was he in Dragon Ball? Is this the English VA or the Japanese VA? I don't remember which one I need to look up, Mason. I'm sorry. We can see James Corden as Grossberg.
Oh, yeah.
I hate it. I hate it. Why? The Kardashian is April May. Megan Fox is April. Oh, okay, that casting choice makes sense. I could see that. Who are we getting to play Mia, though? Who are we getting to play Mia? That's important.
And then who are we getting to play Godot?
She's the one who starts us off. She's the mentor. She's our guide. She's the inciting incident. We gotta pick wisely.
Okay, if I'm being completely honest, I can hear Amelie.
I could hear that if that was animation.
Yeah. Oh, we're saying live action?
Yeah,
God,
I think so.
I know very little actual
I think that's why
actors.
Megan Fox was picked as April May.
I know very little actual actors. Rihanna? No, I don't think... No, Rihanna's not the vibe. Rihanna could be Angel Star.
Honestly, I could see that.
Right? Angel Star could be Rihanna, but not Mia. Mia.
I'm trying to think of someone who sounds like dignified, commands presence.
All I can think of is the lady
she'd
from
also have to
Law
be
and
able to
Order
pull off
SVU.
the more naive moments in the flashbacks.
The main character of Law and Order SVU.
Is it Emily Blunt?
I have no idea.
I got no clue.
I know very few.
I don't know any celebrities,
actors.
Allie. I feel like I knew more celebrities when I was younger. Nowadays, I don't know any. Who should we get to be Phoenix Wright? Chris Pratt.
No.
He spends all day shouting objections.
Alton
and
Brown?
Pointing.
What? Like this.
I was gonna say get Weird Al as Larry.
That would be hilarious, actually. I love that, actually, yeah. The Rock is Mia? Oh god, no.
Ryan Reynolds as Edgeworth.
No, he's too goofy.
He's got
way too much goof in him.
He doesn't have that weight to him. I could see Ryan Reynolds as one of the people you find at the crime scene. I could see him as one of the witnesses. Thank you. That's the word.
He doesn't look like Gumshoe, but he would do a good Gumshoe. You know what I'm saying?
He would do a good Gumshoe.
But he's too goofy for Edgeworth. He's too goofy for Edgeworth. Contempt of court is not good eats. No, don't do my Alton dirty like that. I know no actors, man. I'm like even trying to like think of like from things I've seen.
I got nothing.
Why is this so difficult?
It's sad how few I know.
I'm even just trying to think of like... No, not Jenna Ortega as Maya. She's fine, but it's not the same. I don't know.
It's not the right vibe.
It's not the right vibe. I know so little celebrities. Oh, that's why you're
This is why there should never be a live-action Ace Attorney.
It's probably,
just keep it animation, please.
It's just not the same. There's so much goof in Ace Attorney that it's tough.
I feel like if they made a live action, they'd have to serious it up.
Hot take. Watching Alton Brown set us up for Hank Green. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh.
Alton Brown was the gateway drug to Hank Green. Like, I don't know. It's too real.
You aren't
guys.
Wrong.
It's too real. It's too real. Oh my
Are you
God.
saying this as someone who's been down the pipeline?
Which pipeline? I enjoy Hank Green, and I enjoyed Alton Brown for a long time. Good Eats was like the shit that I watched as a child with my mother. Was we watched Good Eats, and I knew exactly when, like, the Good Eats thing came out. I loved watching Alton Brown. I loved when he came back and he did, like, his, like, edited ones. We watched that. That was, like, nostalgia time. And then it's, like, a moment, and it's just, like...
good.
Alton Brown was really, like, this, like, you know, it gives Hank Green vibes. And Alton Brown came first, obviously, you know, like, because Hank Green's vlog for this. But then you, like, especially, like, when you watch Hank Green Today, but seriously the whole time. But when you watch Hank Green Today, it is just, like, if Alton Brown was not just food guy, like, wow. Like, come on, man. It's all the science, it's the way they talk, like, the energy and the goofy, and, like, you can't tell me that, like, young Alton Brown and, like, young Hank Green, like, look kind of similar. It's the glasses, it's the hair, like, it's the face shape.
They really do. No, you're right.
It's too real. It's too real. I'm spitting straight facts, I know. Guys, have you been watching Hank Green's new series? Because if you're not, you should. It had Rhett and Link on it as the first guests. If that's any indication. It's really funny. It's a pretty good tell for the season. Ask Hank or something. I can't remember, but basically the like guests in this case, it was Rhett and Link from Good Mythical Morning. Like have questions ahead of time where they like have questions and they are put into like a little. It's not a hat, but like a, you know, a little receptacle to randomly pick one, and then Hank will like, you know, talk about it and they'll like think it through and all these sort of things. And they just go on wild tangents. The first question was, what if humans laid eggs instead of like had babies? And we just, you know, you just went with it, and we went with it, and it got to what is the sexiest part of a chicken?
What is the sexiest part of a chicken?
Are you making a joke, Esdrock, or do I have to correct you? Because if you're making a joke, great. But if you're not, then I want to set the record straight. The Costco. They specifically were against that. They were yes, thank you, Esther. Thank you. Okay, you realized your mistake. Oh, we're gonna have a moment, Esther.
Damn, Maury. Damn.
Gary Oldman is
You took no prisoners on that one.
He might be, but he's not like the author brother. You know what I'm saying? Like also John Green knows a shit ton about tuberculosis, but he's not the science brother. You know what I'm saying? Like they're known for specific niches. That doesn't mean they're not people that can have, you know, a bunch of shit, but like, yeah. Casting's hard when you really don't know people.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
All right. That's how the head turns looking. We need to scooch. Nope, not this. Scooch this more.
Miranda Cosgrove as Maya? That one's not bad.
It's not bad. I guess it's very difficult for me.
I think it's closer to what we want.
I think what's very difficult for me personally is the fact that, like, we know these characters so well, and then to try and, like, pick actors that haven't played roles that are very similar to, like, the characters we're trying to fit in, my brain just makes it not work. You know what I'm saying? It's harder for, like, children as Drock solely because they age out fairly quickly, so anybody that we would associate as, like, a child actor would, like, probably be too old at this point.
I don't know a single child actor anymore.
I was gonna say The Rock as Will Powers. That I could see.
Oh, I could definitely see that.
John Cena as Jack Hammer. For the little bit that he's alive. Yeah, I'm just so I'm like, who's Henry Cavill gonna be? I mean, technically Harry's a nickname of Henry, but you know, like who's he gonna be? But like when he like plays characters, they're all like very stoic, and it's like Ace Attorney doesn't have very stoic characters. You know what I'm saying?
We get Robert Pattinson in a role.
See, he's a tough one too. I only know him for like rather serious work, like where he's a serious guy. You know, he's supposed to be a serious guy.
Yeah.
No, you're right, Mason. The Rock plays The Rock in every movie he's in.
Oh, 100%.
The Rock could be Terry Falls. No, you know who we need? We need, I'm absolutely blanking on names at the moment. We need David Tennant as someone. He's gotta be someone.
Oh, yes, please.
You know David Tennant would make... I know he's talked about Von Karma, but David Tennant would make a good Von Karma. I feel like he'd be the right level of overtop. Von Karma. Manfred Von Karma.
Oh, I could see him as
Timothy,
that.
yes,
and we've seen him as Crowley.
I'm happy with Timothy Chalamet as Madangard. That one works. I'm happy with that one.
Oh, that would work
I'm happy
so
with that
well.
One. I'm good with that
I'm
one.
okay with that one.
I'm good with that
Locked in.
No, there's another actor we need to put in, and I'm blanking on the name. Who's the Harry Potter actor? Why am I blanking?
Oh, Daniel Radcliffe?
Yeah, he's got to be someone. He's got the goof in him, too. Right, Allie?
Does.
Yeah. Right, Mason is perfect with Timothy there. Judi Dench is
am I the
only
one who could see Daniel Radcliffe as Ben and Trilo? He's done some wild stuff recently.
That could be funny. No, he's really wild. That's why he needs to be an Ace Attorney character, because Ace Attorney characters are wild, right? That's why. Oh, you know another funny one? Nick Cage has to be somebody.
Oh, yes.
Who'd be Lang? Lang is tough.
Lang? Lang is not easy.
No, Lang has a very, very specific vibe. Daniel Craig as Lang? No, I do like him in, he does have like his moments in Knives Out. Ooh, Hugh Jackman as Lang. Yes, agreed.
Oh.
Agreed. No, that's it.
Especially if he's playing the Wolverine version of that, yes.
But with, like, it's good, yeah. What do you mean about the Bond movie? He's just more serious in the Bond movies. Like, Lang has some goof in him. Like, they're not as serious, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. I find, like, Bond, like, Daniel Craig's Bond, and, like, talking about, like, you know, Henry Cavill, and, like, all these characters, they play, like, fairly straight characters, if that makes sense. And it's not, like, a lot of whimsy. And that's not saying that they can't do whimsy. They just don't do whimsy in their big roles. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like even though Lang is not like
that comes to
joking
mind.
around, I can't see Daniel Craig like is it Lang? I know Gumshoe does it in the anime, but says like pretty boy to Edward. Like I feel like it's not a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not the vibe. No, exactly, Estruck. It's not for that. Ooh. I can see Daniel Craig is bad, though. I could also see Henry Cavill as bad, though. Ooh. Both of those could do good.
I could definitely see him as bad, especially like if he was the guy
like
in
I
Knives
said, it's a very level character that's supposed to be very cool and stoic, you know, sort of thing. Like there's a level of whimsy that Lang has, where even though he's not like Gumshoe goof level, you know, it's like same with Edgeworth. Edgeworth's character has to have a sass, but not a goof, right? He has to have a sass in him. And that's the tough part about it.
Yeah, because that's what he's more about. Yeah,
that's what I think is true. Henry Cavill could be a bad. That would be good. Ooh, what's his name? The guy who plays the Mandalorian as Godot.
Oh, Pedro Pascal.
Thank you, Pedro Pascal. That would be good. I obviously, like, I feel like a lot of people would put Scarlett Johansson as Sheena. But I could also see Ilsa from Mission Impossible. I don't know her actress as Sheena.
Okay, you're the only one familiar with that one.
Yeah.
Ooh, Angelina Jolie isn't a bad choice though either.
For Sheena? Okay, I could see it.
I feel like Angelina Jolie has the voice for it. I think Angelina Jolie works
because she could also be, no spoilers. Spoilers for Allie. Spoilers for Ace Attorney Investigations.
There's our little spoiler.
Yeah, spoiler for Ace Attorney Investigation. I think Angelina Jolie could be Sheena because she could also be, you, right? Like, I feel like that works. I feel like that would work. We're not worried about name dropping Estrog. I just don't want the twist. Like, I had to stop myself. I didn't want the twist to be a thing.
Okay, but that's another reason to, like, I think Angelina Jolie would fit that.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think she would be a good, you know, what's her name? Callisto, that's her name.
Yeah.
You. Who would Meryl Streep play? Ooh. All right, we're back. We're on out of the thing. Yeah, that's literally what I'm doing in my head.
I think Meryl Streep could play kooky crazy if she really wanted to.
No, but like Jane Lynch, I could also see doing old bag. I know we talked about Judi Dench.
That's another good one.
Jane Lynch would be a really funny old bag.
No, not Judi Dench. Who is the woman in See How They Run?
Jane Lynch would be
See
a
How
funny
They
old
Run
bag.
cast.
Meryl Streep, Dee Vasquez? Yeah, I could see it. I could see her as Vasquez. Yeah, with the little cigarette holder thing. Yeah, I could see her as Vasquez. You know who... What's her name would play? The Wednesday girl that I forgot the name of already? She would be...
Is that also Ortega?
Yes, thank you. Jenna Ortega. She would be head trauma girl.
I could easily see that.
Yeah.
She'd be Viola.
Yes, thank you, Viola. That's where she would go. That's the perfect level there.
100%.
That one fits real well. Oof, Mason. Deep cuts to your 9th grade teacher.
Honestly, I had a substitute teacher back in elementary school that probably could play a good old bag.
A good old bag.
Bitch.
Yeah, my 3rd grade teacher.
We all hated her.
Terrible. There's always that teacher that just does not want to be there.
It's always one. Melissa Fumero? I'm not familiar with that one. As Mia. I don't think I've seen anything she's in, but I see the vision. I do see the vision. Oh, she was in Velma? Oh, poor woman. But I'm seeing she was in Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
At this point, as who?
Gossip Girl. Let me see. In Brooklyn Nine-Nine, she played Amy Santiago.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, pastry puff. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I could see that as Mia. I could see that as Mia.
Okay, based on Ori's reaction, I think we got a good Mia.
No. That's a good one. Seth Rogen as Gumshoe. No. See, we need a real... no. See, it's like... Ryan Reynolds would do a good Gumshoe. You know what I'm saying?
Except Rogen does the deadpan humor too much. Gumshoe is not a deadpan humor guy.
No, Gumshoe is a goofy
He's very
guy.
Genuine.
See, that might
Gumshoe's
be Chris
like
Pratt.
Genuine goofy.
Dave Bautista? Okay, I have to remember this person.
I mean, when you think about Gumshoe is basically just Emmett from the Lego movie. So I feel like that could work.
That's the deadpan thing again, Estrock. He's the guy in Guardians of the Galaxy, Drax. That's who we're talking about, Dave Bautista. He does that, you know. He's
got
in the
the build, but it's the deadpan humor. And Gumshoe just isn't deadpan.
No, it's really the deadpan. He's great. I love him. I've seen him in two different things.
I gotta be honest. I say this with no joke. I think it's Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Because thinking about how he played Elliot in the Lego Emmett in the Lego movie.
Of it.
That's literally Gumshoe.
But I've seen him in Glass Onion, and I've seen him in Dune, and it's still like the humor of it is not the Gumshoe humor. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to disagree with you, Estrock. I like what he's been in, but the humor that he's done.
This is where our headcanons divulge.
It's just not that level. It's just not. Like, I need Gumshoe to be a cartoon character in real life. Okay, we're nixing Chris Pratt. I'm literally just trying to think of any actors that I can literally ever think of.
Gumshoe's a hard one to fit.
It's because of his build and his vibe. Oh, yeah. Jim Carrey's gotta be someone.
Jim Carrey as who? Okay, no, you're right, Estrog. Andre the Giant could have played Gumshoe.
Yeah. It's just, it has been a lot of Chris Pratt. That is very true. I literally just looked up like comedian actors. Ooh, there's a bunch of good ones in here that we like should cast as people.
Oh yeah.
Steve Buscemi as Yanni Yogi.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, I could easily see that.
Jim Carrey is Luke at me. Yes. 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 Yes, that's beautiful.
He'd even do Ori's version of the meme. Look at me.
Yeah, perfect. Yes, 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 yes. That's a great one.
Yeah, that is too good.
That's a great one.
That was accurate.
Yeah, I'm like looking at a bunch of like comedy actors, and now I'm just trying to like see who they would be in the Ace Attorney, like if they would fit anyone. The hard casts are Edgeworth and Phoenix. Those are the really hard casts. Because they have to be like a certain level, you know? It's tough, it's tough.
Who'd be Sal?
Ooh, who'd be Sal? And then who'd be Hottie?
Oh, okay. Hear me out. Hear me out for Sal. Sal is Danny DeVito.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Think about his role as the Penguin in Batman. Think about his role as Matilda's father in Matilda. I think Danny DeVito has to be Sal.
That's a good one.
Like that guy knows how to be disgusting on camera, but he is like the most sweet person behind the scenes on set. I don't think we decided on a judge.
No.
Did we?
We did not decide on a judge.
Mike Myers as Gumshoe?
I also don't feel it.
It's just, it's not the right vibe.
He's a hard one. It's him, Edgeworth, and
Gumshoe
Phoenix
is so hard.
are really tough. Yes, yes, Estrock, yes. Dirk Blocker as Judge is really funny. Yes. Again, another guy I know from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. That would be hilarious. Yeah, I can see that. No, give Sal to Judge. Oh, that was Pastry Puff? Pastry Puff, good call. Yeah, you watch a lot of Brooklyn Nine-Nine then, don't you? No, I'm messing. It's good though. It's good though. Yeah, see that it really just has to be a lineup of like a bunch of comedians, you know, like a bunch of funny guys, because
Well, it's because Ace Attorney has that mix of comedy and seriousness.
Yeah, exactly.
Goofs and gaffs, and then next thing you know, someone is Celeste Impaxing themselves.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, come on. Jane Lynch's old bag is really good, though. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can't believe I forgot about her.
It's a really good one.
It makes sense.
And then we method acted.
It makes too much sense. Like, that is perfect.
Yeah, that one's really good.
Hmm. Oh,
Gotta look
what
at
are
this
these?
person to view them visually. I know way more actors when I can see them. Ooh. Ooh. Takeshi could do. Who could Takeshi do? Who feels like a good one for like a twist villain? But we've kind of
I could see
filled them
that.
right now.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's just a tough cast. You
I'll
know?
have to circle back around to that one.
Ace
Who
Attorney
would play Maggie?
Again, I don't know. I think I've exhausted all the actors and actresses that I could easily think of.
We definitely gotta go like game by game.
My brain is a little fried now.
Lori, they finally gave Momo a good pose. Like an actual pose.
Oh,
that's reminiscent of the show. Yeah, check out this page I just sent you. You're gonna have to scroll down a little bit.
Okay, hold on.
But it's there.
This has to move in as well. Not like that, though.
Good night, Mason.
Good night,
Thanks
Mason.
for joining us.
Yes, always a pleasure.
Emma Watson as Maggie. Ooh. Not bad. Not bad. It's just such a huge cast.
I
feel like we should take it case by case.
But then you're gonna get, and it's like, oh no, but this should have been this person, and it's a lot. And my biggest issue is I don't know who Phoenix and Edgeworth would be. They're really tough.
Yeah, I haven't even decided that.
They're so tough.
Like with Phoenix, you gotta have that mix of he's in over his head, but he still wholeheartedly believes in what he does and won't give up no matter what. Like you gotta find an actor that captures that.
But there's also a good amount of sass.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. That's the balancing act.
But the problem is he's not goofy in the way of being like a comedian like Gumshoe is, right? Like Gumshoe is like over the top, you know, like out of bounds. Phoenix is funny because he's in over his head, right? And it's like a very tight level. I have to look at this person that struck. Oh.
Oh?
Ooh. I'm not against that. I'm not against that. No, it's just, he has his moments, but it's just like a different level from Gumshoe, you know? I'm not against Taran. Taran could be good.
It might work.
Taran could be good. Mr. Baby Driver himself, indeed. I could see that. I could get behind that.
I'm looking at it, I see the vision.
Yeah, he's the Kingsman guy. And he has his moments in that, he really does. And Baby Driver.
That's not too bad.
Yeah. Who was he in Moving Valley? What? Excuse me, Taryn.
Ori's learning so much tonight.
Who are you in... Oh! Okay, yeah. Who are you in Moomin Valley, though, good sir? Why are you giving me Moomin Valley stuff?
Sir.
He was Moomin! Wow. That's
Mind
crazy.
blown.
That's crazy. Who was Snuffkin? Warwick Davis. Okay. Okay. Alright. That's so funny. Sir! Yeah, sir!
Ori?
What?
I'm fucking around on Ami Ami right now.
Yeah?
And they made look-up figures of Sakamoto and Sheen, and they are so damn cute.
Oh, you gotta send.
I gotta send you these.
Ooh,
they're too damn cute.
That is good. Also, the Okarun one is really nice.
Right? It's like it's a half figure on a stand, but then the Momo one is like full body. That's pretty damn good.
But I like the half figures with their like transformation and stuff. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, and then Momo with her grandma right behind her.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun. Put pictures in couch of Sakamoto. Okay, I'll screenshot for you. Let me see.
Oh my
no,
God.
where'd they go?
He's so fucking cute.
Aren't they adorable?
Oh my God. Sheen is so cute. Oh, Sakamoto.
He's just
funny.
so precious.
But I love Sheen. Oh my God, look at him.
All right, I'll put it in the couch.
Good. Let me look at my lookup figure really quick. Alright.
There they are.
I had to say hello to Laios.
I got my little Marcel right behind me. She looks so happy. I'm gonna run out of room for all my figures.
I am just waiting for my Figma.
I gave in the other day, guys. Good Smile was having their Lucky Year pull where they discount some of their figures. And it's a mystery box pull. So I was like, what the heck? I'll see what kind of Figma I'll get. And it arrives on Monday.
Oh, snap.
I'm excited. I'm excited. I want to know what I got. Last year I got last year I splurged. And I think I ordered I know I doubled up that order with something. I think I got Wolfwood at the same time I got it was like a protagonist from an RPG series that I can't remember the name of. And she was cool. I had it up for a while, but then like going through my collection, I was like, I've never played this game. I've never had any urge to play this game. And for what I can find about the game, it is a massive franchise that I will probably experience through Let's Plays instead of actually playing. So I ended up passing her along to someone who really wanted her. Allie, around here you could do bonk. Bonk?
I'm too ace for this shit.
Yes, it is. It is called a Figma.
I'm too ace for this shit.
I am sorry. I don't come up with the names, just like Ori didn't choose to have her program called Procreate.
Yeah,
we are at the mercy. We have no choice.
I have no choice. No choices in the matter.
You might get Shin. He's just so damn cute.
He's so damn cute. can't I do this, please?
This is one of those things where I'm like, what has happened in my life that I can justify a little treat? You know what? Annuals are a good reason. Annuals, report
Why?
writing, and 6-hour-long meetings. You know what? Fuck it. I deserve a treat.
Why did your box go away?
I don't know. I wish I knew why your box went away. Estrak, what don't we know? I thought the word sounded like another word, but now I'm not so sure.
What the fuck just happened there?
It feels like I was wrong.
Ah, that's why.
I am fearful now.
Tweaking.
Guys, Mars has to wake up early tomorrow, but because her schedule has been moved around, that might mean that she gets to bump all her other people up by a little bit, and then she gets to leave work early. Not tomorrow, because nothing's been changed, but possibly in the coming days.
I just hope that even though I do...
that was the connection? I didn't make that connection at all. I thought you were saying Figma sounded like finger or something.
No. They are, I believe. This is like
I don't know anymore.
Is like lickma, right? So
yeah, well, I know what ligma is.
2 A's for this shit.
2 A's. Two A's.
It's night. I'm sleepy. I'm 2 A's.
We're sleepy. Two A's for this shit. Okay, I just found more Sakamoto Days merch, and they turned everyone into cats.
Yes, is that the Neko? And it's a pun? Saka Miauto or something?
Yeah.
Yes.
Saka Miauto. Yup.
They have that. That's like a line of stuff.
God, I love that.
That's like a line. Like they do it with like Naruto and other stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I see it with Yuji and Gojo too.
Yes. Oh my god, the the fold ear cats though. Oh my god.
It's so perfect for Sakamoto and Nagumo.
Oh my god.
Like it just works.
Oh my god. Look at him.
Oh, and me. This is so bad.
Oh my god.
Yes, pastry puff kitties.
Yes, I'll put them in couch. But yeah, pastry puff. A big thing is like kitties. Like this brand specifically does the kitties. Like takes like franchises and turns them into like this mold of kitty cat. It's like Funko Pop but cats, you know what I'm saying? And they always make it puns. Yeah. So they'll go like okay, so since it's not an English pun, they did Nyan Tomo Yukai na Sakamoto, but instead of like the how you say Sakamoto Days,
like the name changing.
Yeah, but they do every time, and it's great.
I just want a collection of little guys. Just cute little guys. Just a little guy.
Yes, they're so cute. Yeah, they have Jujutsu Kaisen, Nyanko's Shibuya. What's
they have a
her
Sailor
name?
Moon one.
Yeah, I know they have Naruto ones.
Yeah, Sailor Moon.
Jujutsu Kaisen sets.
Oh, I see the Gojo and Geto one.
They have a Shibuya arc one, and then they have, yeah, the early days one. Not Zero, but the the early when they're younger, all the young ones.
Yeah. Jujutsu Nyanko.
Yes. And then they have, Naruto Shippuden as luck ones. Of course, they have a bunch of One Piece ones.
That's actually really adorable.
They have more Naruto ones. They're, like, really cute. And I'm really fucking sad that they're, like, one, that you have to get, like, all of them at once. You can't get just, like, one easily. And two, that they're not for something that I would totally do it for. Where's my Dungeon Meshies, huh?
If it was for Dungeon Meshi,
I'd get them.
She'd get all the Dungeon Meowshi cats she could.
And I'd give you some of them, probably. I'm here. I will admit, I'm here for the Lyo Shrine.
I will happily take Chilchuck and Marcel. You can keep Senshi and Lyos. I feel like that balances it out.
Very much here for the specifically Lyo Shrine. That is the main goal. I mean, like I said, I had to order, the Marcel and Lyos 2-pack, so you got Marcel. So many. Oh my god, they have ones in a box for Gundam.
Oh, like, Spirit Justice. I'm not gonna look.
Why do you not give me the ones I want?
Please, just make the ones we want.
I have a lot of
who gets Izutsumi? That's a good question. And Kabru, because they probably include Cat
they're usually
Brew.
like 6 or 8. So they'd have to add
Kabru and Izutsumi would be included. And Fallon probably. So who would get them?
If Fallon is normal, I would give her to you, but if she's Fallon gone, then I would have her.
Ooh.
Kakashi!
That is too damn cute!
I will admit, the One Piece cats are adorable. Luffy's One Piece cat version, he has a little fish in his mouth. It's so good. See, this is
makes
like
me
the kind
forget
of
that the art of the show is bad.
Yeah, that's what makes it tough. Like, this is the kind of 3D modeling that I would totally do. Like, take a base. There's a 3D modeler that I follow, and her whole thing is like frogs. And so she like made a frog once, and then she like morphs the frog into all different things. And it's like, this is what I want. Luffy, yeah. You eat Itsuzumi, no! Don't eat her.
She's just a little cat.
We're splitting up the yeah, exactly. Why does Ori look so smug? Yeah, because she's looking down upon you peons.
We can't match up to her tree knowledge.
Don't ask questions.
Just accept that you know nothing. I mean, Pastry Pup, that is what we do. If Ori orders something that has Dungeon Meshi in it, I usually end up with the Marcel. Yeah. She only wants Lyos. That is her only child.
One, I know Mars likes Marcel. And two, the goal was not to purchase Marcel. No offense to Marcel. The goal was to purchase Lyos. And unfortunately, I needed both. And I have nothing against Marcel. If I didn't have a Mars, I would have kept it. You know, I wouldn't have sold it or anything. But because I have a Mars that I know would appreciate it, she can get a little treat. I'll give my Mars a little treat. She deserves it.
Oh, yowza. Well.
What?
So, instead of Ami Ami, I'm on Good Smile now because apparently I have ADHD tonight. And this is a fucking good Momo pose, but the price is woo, baby.
Oh, is it like massive?
Apparently, yes.
Or a Figma.
I think this is on the level of the Vash the Stampede figure I got, and
wow.
I'm only gonna do that like maybe once or twice in my life.
For your Blorbo. I mean, I get it. For your Blorbo, you know.
Well, Vash is special.
That's what I'm saying. He's your Blorbo.
Yes. Oh, very much so.
So thus, you know,
they
you
also
would spend
have
money on that.
An Ira figure too. That's the similar price. Yipes. I don't know.
Okay, there we go.
I just wonder why it was so hard to give Momo a friggin' decent pose. Like, all the ones we were getting were so weird. Ooh, best of luck, pastry puff. Best o' luck.
It is time. I should indeed continue on and finish up. All right. Well, small head turn Ori has improved morale. And so we have little head turn. Nothing crazy. Not the really big boy one I was doing before. Little head turn.
It's very nice. It's very, very nice.
Smug. I'm smug. I'm also going to accept it's not going to be perfect. And that's just how life's going to be. And yeah. I will...
Yeah, sometimes that's life.
My goal is to make it...
Okay.
A thing. Why did you go there? And a thing it shall be. Okay, then. Everything's being difficult.
Oh, no.
Ears. Okay. And now you should move. Are you not a deformer?
The number of hearts on these kitties, on these kitty figures. We all really like the kitties.
They're so good. The kitties are very good. I don't know what happened here. Something's happened. Okay. I don't know. We're gonna undo everything. And we're gonna deal with that next time.
To be continued.
Yes. Don't think I have an ear XY anymore. That's fine. Alrighty. That's it. That's fine. We'll save once more. And she's happening. You know, I hope to 3D model someday, but I'll never get here. There's only one heart. Trick question. Yes, next time, well, it'll be Lawless Aces tomorrow. Ori and Mars are continuing with Detective Grimoire and Secret of the Swamp.
Yes.
So you can see us for that. And as we continue,
we're on chapter 3 already.
Yeah, I don't know. We might have to do something else next week if we run out of Grimoire that fast. But we'll see. We're just efficient.
Or we gotta turn off our brains tomorrow.
No, we played Tangled Tower and now we're efficient. You know, it's just how life goes. But alrighty.
That's true. We leveled up our skills.
Indeed. Well, we will talk with you all tomorrow. Good night.
Good night, everybody. Hope to see you tomorrow. Have a lovely Friday.